Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are at in the world, this globe, wherever you want to take of it. Listen, I appreciate you so much for tuning in to another installment of The Panel. It's a group discussion over a couple of shows that we all watch together, such as The Traitors and RuPaul's Drag Race, where we pull our opinions together, roast, read, tag, bag, love, dove, rhyme, time. That's what we're going to do today. So we got a couple of people that are going to pop up today on this pan, and we appreciate all of you for tuning in and being a part of this conversation. Do yourself a favor and hit the like button for me, please. Now that we have, we're about to start the show, almost 100 of y'all here already, and make sure you leave a comment about said shows in particular, whatever order you want to do, whether the highs, the lows, what you hope goes, what you want on the next episode. People that make you mad almost swore. It's not even past 2 minutes yet. It's a little bit past it. We're trying to do this right. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But listen, so we'll do all of the links and all that good stuff at the end of the show. Before I do bring my panel members on, I want to remind everybody this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely personal views and do not reflect the opinions of him being on the planet. Him bim bim bim. What was that word? Human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. We're a little bit, less than 2 hours, 2 hour show. Don't post any spoilers in the chat and feel uncomfortable viewing this program. Consume some activity and have yourself a good poot. Now, I was going to go live tomorrow for the rant report, where it's like hot topics for Monday, but I had a little trouble pulling some things together. Honestly, I was like, I don't even know. So I think I'm gonna wait for Thursday. I'm not in the mood to talk about DJ DJ Alvin and the Chipmunks, because that's disgusting and that's a little too heavy for this platform, if you will. But we saw it coming. But other than that, we will tackle that Thursday afternoon. That will be the next show. So Monday through Wednesday, I'm gonna take care of business over here at home. Will I be doing any Grammy coverage? The Grammys aren't this weekend, are they? They're not this weekend. That's not this weekend. It can't be. Can you cover the Oscar nominations? I will. I can do that Thursday. You're not gonna like what I have to say about Amelia Perez, but I'll save those opinions later. I don't think the Grammys are tonight, but I do think whenever that does happen, I will be covering it. Of course, it's next Sunday. Okay, yeah, that we can do. So let's go ahead and bring in my co-host here. But before I do that, if you did want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. Anything and everything is super helpful, especially because it's almost the first. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything is super appreciated, but most certainly not necessary for your participation today. But what is necessary is the thumbs up button. You talking in the live chat and leaving a comment, of course, on this channel. Let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host of the day here. He was the original next to me. He was the quietest of starers. He was somewhat of a lady, but a blouse, if you know. And some do. Some do. Mountain. Jamari Dufour.
I was like, I had to think, like, what he just said. I got Mountain Dew. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did, yes. Welcome.
Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We are doing, and I hope everyone else is doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Okay, period. I'm actually very excited. I'm excited to talk about Drag Race, of course. That's why we're here. But Traitors,
I
am so perplexed and confused.
You didn't even. What happened to you popping up in the review? Man, I might pop up in the review.
Oh, see.
Okay. link.
I
What
had
happened?
to tell you what happened with that backstage.
Oh, that's backstage. I
It
shoot
was a
the
lot
dice
that happened on
for
Friday.
Jamar. You did not run away from that monster if this was Munchkin. Okay, listen.
Okay.
Jamar, glad to have you here. I see we're doing necklaces today. Mine, of course, comes with, I want to make sure she's at the mic.
Oh gosh.
Gratitude, gratitude.
Vivian
Wearing,
Westwood inspired.
telling you, this is a reminder. Pull your hair back from your microphone. This is a
Oh, can you
reminder.
hear that?
It's a little crispy. You know, it's just from now on, Queen. It just needs to be that one side. Got to be like to the back.
I don't know what it is about the one side. I feel so naked.
It's
Like
okay. You like a little front danger. It's all right. You like a little
it's
in the front.
like
Maybe you
okay.
worry girls are gonna pull you from the back because they're used to that. But
Oh wow.
thank
Wow.
you. Disgusting.
It
All
be your
right,
own girls.
hey, chasing. Really,
Oh,
it's the reality. All right, so
okay. Life is
before we
truly what you make it.
heading on over to the East Coast with a degree in hand, a Hulu contract, if you will, in new lighting. I would like to say he was Matty Rants inspired. Kidding. He's going to not give me that credit. He's a Taurus, never for a Libra. It's Dooley __ noted.
That's correct. This is Pluto and Aquarius inspired. This is not Matty Rants inspired.
It's
Sorry,
definitely
friend.
me inspired for 2 years, but it's okay. And I understand. I'm glad you got some lighting and you wanted to have it change colors because that's fun. Dooley, how's it going?
Today is fantastic. Happy Sunday to Vanguard players and Vanguard players only.
Boo. Good for you. I'm so happy that Dooley is here to high top his opinion on today. As a reminder, because Dooley stepped into the room, Gabby will be here as well. One more for Gabby before she steps in. Actually, another one for Gabby before she steps in. I'm just kidding. We're here to have fun today. Don't take us too seriously. This is all for shits and giggles. Do not take anything too seriously today. We're here to have fun. And if you did want to drop a tippy poo in anybody's jars, mine is scrolling down there at the bottom of the bottom. And then Jamar's is right there at Nova 84 $sign it. And then it's $ Dooley does it. Matty Rants inspired. 86 Warm, thank you so very much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Oh, I love the super sticker. Thank you so very much. Oh, we were really obsessed with these with Apple for a second. Then we just kind of gave up. And then Facebook made really ugly ones, followed by Snapchat. It is what it is.
Snapchat.
Like
They still use that?
Yeah, well, you listen. Some
Yeah.
folks they've been trying to get me back in there. I really hate the format. I just have it downloaded now, but they won't let me remove my Avi unless I link my Facebook, and that's just not going to happen. So, yeah,
Why do you have to link?
no more linking. No more linking apps. I already deleted TikTok. I'm not going back. It's whatever. Oh, it's off the app. No, nope. Not going back. I'm good. That message was enough for me. That was a little too Illuminati. Anywho, let's go ahead and bring in the next co-host today.
Beyonce said release your trade. Release it.
I mean, did you see that story about that couple that adopted those Black children and made them slaves?
No, I did not. But am I
Excuse
surprised?
me?
No, I am not.
Unfortunately, I
don't
get the
even wanna know.
crossfire of a few like random for yous in my Twitter, and it was a white couple who adopted 5 Black children, and literally, yes.
So you saw Atlanta, right?
Yes, I did.
So the episode with the 2 white lesbians that had they adopted the Black. So that was a real story. So that's why it's a bit am I surprised? No, because we've literally seen it happen.
They went to court today. So yeah. I mean, not today, but I think like this past week they went to court for it or whatever. Because like apparently, I'm sorry, I'm doing this too, Gabby, because now the story has to get out before I bring you in. But like they were only feeding them like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like 1 a day. And if they didn't say thank you, they would take it away from them. Yeah, and they were making them just do work around the house, and then of course, and the idea was to create them to be that, and they were putting more children, and they were adopting them. And again, it's like,
so they think that this is going to work?
I'm mad at the parents because I'm glad that the kids. Someone said someone got out there and took care of this, but I'm also thinking about the people who like are doing background research on the people who want to adopt kids and stuff, and I'm like, how are they passing these mental health checks if that's what's going on upstairs? I don't understand, but it's a lot. I saw that today and I went, like, it's one of those like.
Until we start holding the Kardashians to the same standards as everyone else, I think people have carte blanche to do whatever they want.
It's wild seeing people show their true colors. All right, let me 86 Mormon. I don't remember because it was a lot to take in at 7:00 in the morning as your first news story that you read. No shade to Twitter, but y'all like to do that for me. When I open it up, it's never nice. It's always something really terrible, and I have to scroll to get to the good stuff. But yeah, I don't know the rest of it, but yeah, it just, again, I'm like, y'all don't ever say that shit. It's not real. It's real. People
It's most definitely
trying
real.
to bring the past back. Okay, let's do something. I gotta give Gabby a better intro than that because that's like, okay. Felt like Good Morning America, like someone passed, and then the next segment, kittens. No. Here we go. She's a lady. Oh, she's got her Duolingo. You're gonna hear some Chinese. Yeah.
你好吗？我是叶美丽公园. How you doing?
We got your Kamala wig on today.
Enough woman today. Thank you very much, Gabby. Sorry. We had to do our. There's always gonna be one of them that gets tagged right in these videos. Yeah,
we did
how you
it.
doing, baby?
We did it, Matt. We did it. We're here.
That is very much a Kamala wig.
It's not a wig.
I know it's not a wig.
I'm
but it
giving
looks like-
wig.
Hold
I
on,
know
I
it's
gotta
not a wig.
I gotta be the vice president then.
It's my drag. Wow. How's
Okay,
it going?
political challenge.
It's my son. There you go. All right, so we almost did it. We almost did it. We did. Gabby, it's nice to see you. I'm glad
Good
to have
see
you back.
baby.
I know you got some opinions about Traitors and season 17 this weekend. It's been fun for reality TV. I am ready for another show to pop up somewhere that's gonna grab my attention. But other than that, these two have been holding it down, if you will. Now that Gabby is here, we
feel like there's going to be a lot of grabbing in 2025.
We want to thank Liam for being our moderator today. As I don't see him working here just yet, so that means Liam is running the show. Shout out to Liam. We are still doing the members only chats that are coming up. I have just been dealing with a lot in the background. January has been a fun
Still can't believe y'all gave Liam the code. Shout out.
So when we do get to it, the month is not done. I promise you, we will have something up before the end of the month. Liam has actually worked on a Discord, and I'm going to take a look at it on these off days. Dooley will not be a part of the Discord, but listen,
Pretty happy to
obviously. Liam, you can just go ahead and block him now, girl. No, I'm just kidding. Just pre-block. Just type in, just make different duly noteds and block it and see what happens. You'll be thankful. They'll probably restrict you. Don't do that. But yes, we'll get that together. It's still on the rise, and I still plan to do it. But your boy is hyper focused on a vacation coming up in May that I'm planning, and I'm waiting to do the last thing I need to do for this passport because Maddie's going to Mexico, honey, and I need to get a tan, bitch. Okay, so that's where my mind is at. For those of you asked about DragCon, I don't know. I don't want to go and spend $400 again on merch. I'm not even gonna lie to you, friends. Like, it's a lot to take in. I also got super sick after the last time. It was a blast though, but like,
if you don't live in LA, DragCon is going to cost you $2,000 average.
And everybody that I like that, it's just. I'm thinking of this year. I want to do something like really fun, like go to Mexico. So like
my flight from New York City to Los Angeles alone. It
And
was
probably
$400 or
$750.
$500.
Remember it was
Speak
My
on it.
hotel, because I'm a Thursday to Monday girl. Like the
like a
hotel
crazy
is
person.
$1,500. Like
if I go
And you ain't
again,
even bought no food.
that
Or
ain't
your
bought
ticket.
a morsel, right?
and don't buy no
And it's a
food at
VIP
the
girls.
venue.
So
Don't
like
buy the food at
Oh
the
yeah.
venue too, because you're gonna be spending coin tatas,
hmm
friends.
honey, on some regular schmegula
And
diabetes.
then we
But
be tipping the girls, so then you gotta have tip money,
You
and
gotta
then you
tip the
gotta have
girls. You gotta drink
because
while
God
you're
forbid you
there.
want to go over to an event that goes on afterwards, you need to pay the price for that ticket and then do all that's going on there. It's LA. So if I do DragCon again, and I'm actually planning on this, and I talked about it already, it will be UK DragCon, because if I'm getting this passport, bitch, I'm stamping her. So that I think would be worth my money. I have never gone. I have never been to the UK either. I think it'd be a one and done cool trip. Visit, of course, London and all that good jazz, blah, 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 blah. And then also get the chance and opportunity to go to the DragCon experience out there. That I can do. But LA DragCon, give me a second. Because I'm like, it's been back to back to back to back to back.
I really want to like have the experience of going to DragCon UK.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in January. I don't want to be here in January, let alone be across the
See,
pond
I'd
in January.
rather have that kind of like London Jan experience than over here sometimes, especially in Texas, because we barely made it through this winter storm. Girl, we were already like, here we go again. Power's gonna be out. Like, but luckily it wasn't that bad. It was a lot of snow though. Baby, we had inches. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But we seem to be doing better now.
Texas had crazy weather. It will storm. It will rain. It will be hot
Texas
as
got
heck.
crazy, full stop.
Well,
Right.
insert
Just bad
position
living.
here.
Just bad lib that. Just an underline and no, not even adverb. Fill in the blank, bitch. Okay, like just put something in there that's funny. But yeah, summers are also awful, awful, awful out here. But it is what it is. So yeah, let's start with Traitors first, everybody. 284 of y'all here. How you doing? Hit the like button, share, subscribe, come part of this rant back family. If you want to drop it to people, anybody's stars, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me for /rants, cash out rants, and Venmo rants. Well, everybody else says their cash ups with the dollar signs right next to their names. Oh, here we go with Traitors. My God. It's like I'm watching this show just to finish it at this point, because I'm like, oh wait, y'all are putting me through it every fucking week.
After the first murder, I was like, I'm already losing interest with each passing episode.
It's the decision making for me that is driving me up the wall, and the obvious choices that are not being handed. And as much as, and you know, I had a Nikki, if you're in this chat, hey friend, why don't you like Dylan? Because I don't like fucking Zac Efron's brother, bitch. I don't like him. I can't stand
He's
that
a horrible contestant.
That smug face, like holier than thou. I know what's going. I can't stand the
He's a
dude.
horrible contestant.
The smiling while making decisions bit is nuts to me. That's very maniacal. Very maniacal. Okay, like
Dylan's the only one snuffing people out, though.
that's my problem. I don't want the faithfuls to win. I want the traitors to win, and the traitors aren't doing
They're
what
making
they
it
can
easy.
do with him. Yes, and I'm like, what? Like Rob knows that he can work like Zac Efron's brother, so obviously he's gonna do, because clearly the dude wants to be him now. Did you see the fact he was dressed like him this episode? Girl, what is going on?
I don't think he's doing a good job. I think he's gotten lucky and he's kind of right. He doesn't know it, of course, but like
Because Bob was
I
easy.
feel like he's
Bob was
kind of
easy
lucky.
tag.
Bob was a kind of an easy target. And also, I personally, I was giving feeling a son of a Confederate vibe in the comments that were made, but perhaps my subjective lens is a little bit different. I felt like the accusations were coming from another place, and they just happened to be correct. Not that the accusations were made because they were correct.
Well, he did say he was targeting Gabby and then Bob H, and I thought that was really interesting. I was like, not the most feminine. No, I'm just kidding. But I was just like, oh, okay. Interesting. And then mind you, y'all, you just don't know what you're talking about with Gabby's name right there in front of you. Like, no, baby, lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. Can't. Ninetail Phoenix, thank you for the super chat. Joella definitely had the shackles on her feet so she couldn't dance. There was no God in her Ninetail Phoenix.
Baby,
but
Joella had the iron mask on, the fucking shackle.
I'm
I'm
like,
sorry, I felt my spirit fell
I
flare
know,
up a
but
little bit.
no,
Apology.
the song reference was for shackles, but there was no God in her, Dooley. I'm sorry, there was none. Nobody was walking. 86 Mormon, thank you for the super chat. Mexico in May is hell on earth. Don't think because you live in Houston that you'll be ready for that heat. LOL, sweetheart. 100% humidity. 110
Baby,
last year.
right?
And
I'm
it
about to
feels
say,
like
I walk outside,
130.
it's 110 degrees.
I'm gonna tell you, watch your fucking mouth, okay? But and I also lived in Arizona too with the dry heat. I know what the swamp feel like with the puss, and New Orleans too in the summer. Do not do me, okay? Like, don't do me. I'm right by the Gulf. We know. Ash Ravcon, thank you so much for the super chat. Future pad Thai for dinner donation. Thank you so much. Also, are you going to cover Challenge All Stars 5 rival season? I know it starts this week, and I am debating on it. None of the challenge seasons that I've covered have ever done well, so maybe not. But I'd like to. But it may be a part of my rant report that I more than likely do for Thursday, since it is a Wednesday show. So possibly, will I do reactions to it? No, because to be honest, the challenge is one of the most long-winded shows ever.
It look like it is.
Honey, they be like 20 minutes just talking about what just happened the last week. Then they do the challenge, but that's like 20 minutes of that, and it's done through commercials, which is 10 minutes of commercials in whatever edit they want to give you. Then there's gonna be, hold on, Mina, what you doing? Hold on, Mina, what's happening?
Eating.
I need something fuzzy to throw. What you doing?
Oh my gosh.
All right, sorry.
Don't hit that, baby.
No, you don't I said fuzzy, bitch. I didn't say hard. Listen, she know what a little thump look like when it comes to little fuzzy toys that get thrown at her, because she likes to get on the counters now when she thinks I'm not paying attention. She knows better when I'm like active, but if I'm talking to y'all, that's when I see her go, oh, I'm about to start doing stuff. Anywho, to wrap up my point, it's a long ass winded show, but Devon is on this season, and that's the reason why I'm going to be watching in particular. And I like her pairing and its rivals, so I'm like, oh, this will be dramatic. Okay, I'll tune in. But back to this, Gabby, what is your thoughts on Carolyn?
I don't have many thoughts on Carolyn. Here's the thing. I came into this as homework. So it's like, you ever watch Death Note and you came in halfway through the season? Mm-hmm. There's some barefooted dude talking on the couch. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot y'all going to have to catch.
Yeah, shout out to L.
All right.
Shout out to L. Shout out to people that took L's.
We're going to treat Gabby like C. Diggy on International Days here.
Yeah, you're going to treat me like that.
Allow you to jump in when you have a highlight in your head that's going to touch your spirit.
See, when I came in, I immediately saw Bob was out. So I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it. And then I saw that Robin was out. So I was like, okay, I can watch it. Because something triggers me about mediocrity.
Robin was kind of likable on this show, to be honest.
Which is interesting. Yeah, she really was.
I mean, she dressed like Giselle, but yes. She was definitely kind of likable, because I don't know, it was the way she carried herself at the round table too, where I was like, that's right, girl, because a lot of people puss out to me at the round table, and it really pisses me off. It's like, girl,
like
what game are we playing? Look at how he's dressed just like Boston. Oh god, I hate it. I was like, oh, this dude is so cringe. I can't. But Tom Sandoval is worse. Tom is worse. This dude, like, he's such a tryhard. Carolyn, I'm sorry. This lady coming in all disheveled. I'm doing this game. I'm smarter than everybody. I'm like,
she always looked like she just finished. Like, it's like, ma'am, what were you doing? Like,
not just finished.
She always come in all dewy, like mid-moan. Hi, God. It's like, girl,
like she's looking for the refrigerator or something. You know what I'm saying? I need a snack, goddamn it. My energy's out. But speaking of someone who had a rough time,
this lady right here, I don't get it. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how no one on that table voted for her. As obvious as she made it this week.
Wild.
Nobody.
When I tell you, when I say the definition of frazzled, while she dare talk about Carolyn, this lady over here, walking around not knowing what the fuck is going on. But it's just wild watching this as traitors, seeing them not have a clue what
Who
they're
is
doing.
he?
Okay, that's
still don't
Britney
know who that-
Spears' ex.
Yeah,
We
Sam.
forget.
Sam,
Because he is
The
not in
guy.
these episodes.
he was one of the 30-minute marriages, and in the same way that Justin Timberlake is Justin Biel, he was Sam Spears, and that is his claim to fame.
I mean, they could show him in an episode for longer than 30 seconds. Like,
You have to have something to show to be shown in the episode.
Well,
So the thing is with Sam,
I mean, a cutaway.
you got to understand he was a
He
part.
gives
of
you a titty every
after-
episode. That's all he got, Jamar.
He was after the conservatorship, Jamar. Like he was there with her towards the end of it, and then after it. So it was kind of like people were looking at him like, "So why are you with her right now when she needs to be healing?" And it was sort of like, "I got this new love," and it was this wild romance. And then he ends up suing her. Yes,
Right.
girl. Tried to sue her and get money out of her. Yeah, baby,
Correct.
like he's scummy. And so I don't know why he's there other than, oh, he's related to Britney. There was already a moment, you remember the previous week when it was like, I got this headband from Britney, and all the girls were like, what? Oh, not that Britney.
Yeah, and I
Right.
forgot who they were talking about. I said, who? Because I was like, who is he? I couldn't.
That's
So
I forgot he was
if
there.
I had to take an educated, I don't know this, but I'm wondering if when the casting people were like getting the girls together, like for the roster, I feel like Sam and what's his name's brother were supposed to be like the fodder to be voted off first. And I felt like they're supposed to be meat shields for the housewives so that they can stop getting murdered and or killed off at the beginning of every season. That's my inclination, but I feel like they haven't been targets, and so they've just been kind of,
to be fair,
causing mess.
As much as I would want to get out like heavy players early, I would also really be trying to get out people who are not interesting quickly as possible. So that way I know whatever TV is going to happen later, I will be a part of one of the best shows because everybody's going to be going in. But I just, if you're over there being boring, I'm like, oh, I think she's a traitor because she's too goddamn quiet. But Sam don't say anything. He did say something at the round table, which I thought was the dumbest thing ever, but it is what it is. You know, they realized that Robin was removed from the competition. Now what will her and Juan do? Alan Cumming looks good, of course. I do love me some Alan. He's fun. But
He's
everybody,
so
they were just still on the Nikki and Sierra train, and that really was driving me. I was like, what the fuck?
What are
The
these
Traitors
based on?
I mean, for the Traitors, that happens to work for them based off of the coffin situation from the previous week and Jeremy going out. And why wouldn't they put a traitor in the coffin to like throw him off the tracks? Smart, right? But okay, then, so as traitors, walk away, let them cook, let them do what they do. I couldn't believe some of the bullshit that just happened here. Dooley, when this British motherfucker over here, forgive me, Liam, gonna tell Boston Rob, hey, Wes was telling us that he thinks you're a traitor because, well, you're the one that called out Bob, and he said a traitor would do a traitor. So what do you think? The fuck is going on here? The most suspicious man in the room, you're gonna give him a branch? Wild. But Wes handled this appropriately. What did you think of the situation, Dooley?
I mean, you know, when men get together, sometimes there just seems to be a mass sense of hysteria, and sometimes just the dumbest shit happens. And I was appalled. I just could not believe the casual, hey, let me give you this information. Like,
casual in front of other people who were there in the
we can see you.
And I'm thinking to myself, Ivor told you, Wes, don't talk to Ivor no more. Like, no more. Like, as a matter of fact, y'all vote him out. Say he's a traitor just to get him out the room because he's clearly not there to do anything but be a part of some sort of situation. But Wes is a smart motherfucker, so he's like, I'm gonna talk my way out.
I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all feel like Bob put a target on his own back and got himself banished?
I don't.
I think that Rob wanted to get him out, and he took that opportunity as the time to get him because he knew that Zac Efron's brother was focused on him, and it was easy.
I don't think he had any ammo out because I don't think Dylan was really had enough going for him. He was the only one that even considered it.
Something was said during the episode where Bob was banished that really got me thinking about, this is meta, just the way that they were thinking about Bob in the competition. And it's the scene where Boston Rob is going around the house whispering to everybody like, we're Bob's name. And there were several people in the cast who made responses similar to, oh, we're doing that tonight. Oh, that's too soon. Or, that is what we're doing tonight.
Carolyn
and it
especially
felt
was
like,
what are you doing? Like, why now?
Right.
Like,
it felt like there was a hyper awareness that like, hey, it's now time. Are we really about to attack the queer Black person at the party? Like, it was something that the cast was aware of. And so I felt like that play was made because they knew that it would fly, not because it was necessarily the play that should have been made.
If I was any one of those people in the house with Bob, knowing that we have the relationship with Bob, I would have assumed he was a traitor walking through the door.
I was
probably.
I would have assumed he was a traitor because I know the producers would know he would know how to be a traitor and give good TV. So they're going to make you a traitor. I knew it.
And think of it this way, Jamar, like, it's the fact that you were asked, they basically said, hey, he's not coming in with y'all. You can decide to bring him in the competition. Didn't take the hand, but now he comes back in with two other people, and they were told one of them is a traitor. Come on now.
Like, did they say that?
Yes.
Outright?
There was two faithfuls. One of them very much two. They're coming into the competition. One may be a traitor. One may be that.
They may be, but they didn't concretely tell them
problem
one of them.
that I'm having again is Rob walks around looking extremely suspicious. Nothing about him looks cool and collected. The man be sweating in sports coats and backwards hats. Like, he looks like he did a hate crime, and he's trying to figure out what to do with the body. Like, give me a break. I can't.
I agree. I would have got if I was as a faithful, like, at that point, like, I would have to think, okay, they gave us a choice and we made a choice, and now there's gonna be consequences. And so I felt like they stopped with the thinking, like they thought the consequence was him coming into the game with history, and like I would have had to get him up out of there because ain't no way. You specifically, the other two can stay, but you specifically got to go.
I think, and this could be just because we know what's going on. The only person that is a traitor that I probably would have the most difficulty figuring out would be Carolyn.
Yeah.
Bob, I would have just known. And then Danielle is basically saying, I am a traitor with a full neon sign. But Carolyn's been playing it the smartest of the 3 or 4, however many so far. And she's the only one that's not getting on my nerves. I don't know what's going on with this other lady. She wants to get Boston Rob out. And to do that, you're going to eliminate or put Carolyn under the bus? Like, am I missing something here? Like, how does that...
So this is where I lost my grip on reality with Danielle and these freestyles. Okay?
What?
This is where I was over it.com/forward and OC because you got me on some fuck shit. Lady, this woman is in front of you as she is literally like, what does she do? And all Danielle's thinking is like, I can't work with her. She's just not here. I'm going to have to get rid of her first to get to Rob. You're not a thinker.
What? How? How would that help you?
It's 2 of y'all and 1 of him. What do you mean?
How would be alone with Rob and it's just the 2 of y'all help him then get eliminated? Wouldn't you want somebody else with you?
Because she thinks that Carolyn's working with Rob, and it's like, why would Carolyn work with Rob? Y'all don't even let her get a word in at the turret. Rob
and don't
get a word in.
And she's the one making the smart decision. She's the only one making the smart decision.
She just make me sick because it's like I keep hearing you complain in your confessionals. No one listens to me. You better start yelling crazy. You better start yelling glass eyes.
Especially after Bob left. You could be next.
The thing is, she plays frazzle white women very, very well, and I feel like people, like, in the frazzle white woman of it all, people are not listening to what she says, but she be dropping actual really good ideas, and it just goes right over. Maybe it's like her just being up in arms. I don't know. They do. They pay her dust.
Right message, wrong messenger.
It's
Maybe.
Men first.
Should
That's
be
what the poet is.
like ma'am.
Daniel's move here was wild with putting
Stupid.
Dolores up because they're targeting housewives, and then she gets the answer correct again, and then she puts up the police officer up that she backdoored just a second ago and didn't put her up, where in reality you want to be safe from murder at night by having a shield.
And you passed it up twice. Now, let's say that she wanted to look like a faithful, get this congeniality award, and she did it the first time. Still would have been suspicious. But once you did it the second time, you might as well have just told me that you're a traitor.
Got in this car, y'all, and said, I think I know what's going on. And that's why I was acting so crazy. Tells the Traitors game plan. And then goes, Carolyn, I think is a traitor. I wanted to throw her under the heaviest bus. Do you understand me? Double decker.
For the Gemini girls in the room, I just want you to understand that, like, while we understand that Danielle may not be a Gemini, this is what we think of when we think of you. The level of chaos that took place here. I was like, I need you. You have said too much. Please stop talking.
So, question.
A lot.
What's up?
During that game, during the riddles, if you were her, would you just kind of sit it out the whole time, or what would you do?
I probably would have waited towards the end to try to see if I can get the answer right, and then be one of the last.
That's what they were trying to. That's what everybody was trying to do. They were trying to wait until it got towards the end because it's only 10 questions.
Yeah.
Why would you go early? Like, you're trying to get the money, yes. But if you're trying to make sure you have a shield up there, you don't want to go first. Like, you want to make sure that picture up there. So for Daniel to get 2
and wasted them both, and no one. I think only Boston Rob or one person just like, that's suspicious.
Chriselle did
never
too,
said it
until
again.
Boston Rob started talking to her about Nicolas Cage. But Danielle in here talking to Brittany about Carolyn. It's just too much for me. But it's the whole, you said something about when Bob got eliminated. You told Nikki that they were voting for them, which Boston lied, just like how Danielle lied to Brittany that, I guess Carolyn was voting for her, which this is crazy. This is fucking crazy, bro. It was like, this game, it's a lot of idiots. A lot of them, and the Traitors are just a mess. Wes literally knows what to do. He can't talk because Boston Rob tries to hover over him now because he knows that Wes is going to bring him up. That's happening in real time, like because Ivor gave.
We know that Wes. Yeah, we know Wes. No, like Wes. No, that man.
No. Could have been had that man out, and because Ivor wants to be a little bitch, here we go, including at this round table. I just want to bring up again for Boston Rob. You can speak on your behalf. Everyone's saying it. Like, what the fuck is going on? Then gives himself a bigger case, creates a bigger wall around himself. He's going to defend him because he helped him get, the gay out. So, like, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Oh.
True. Here come this, for the first time ever, really speaking. Damn.
What did he even say?
He goes, Jamar, clock in. He goes, if he's not murdered tonight, then I'm definitely coming for him tomorrow.
Why would you say that out loud? Now, I don't know nothing about this show.
That's something you say in the confessional, babe, not in the round.
Correct.
If that idiot had said that shit, I'd said that dumb just gave me a little something. Because if he is murdered tonight, if Sam's murdered tonight, I am going for Boston Rob. That would be the only way I would take that. I'm like, you can get rid of him because all they do is reuse the same footage of him in the shower every time they talk about
every
that same right titty.
I appreciate it as a chess man, but I was like, okay, all right. But that was his little polo shirt opinion. Good for him. I get it, Brittany. But Sierra Said Dooley, hush, that's your time. Now for Sierra, like I'm over here going, girl, why would you open your mouth? Like she goes, hey everybody, I know my name's in everyone's mouth. They weren't even talking about you.
What? I forgot she was there.
That's kind of her the entire episode. Literally every episode. It's like, oh, there goes Sierra. She says something witty, and then Bob is behind her, like, yaha. So yeah, it's very that. But I'll be quiet. Bob, you gave me thirst when you got in the room. I want to be a Bambi too. I was like, oh, here's one of them gays, girl. Oh, girl, I can't do it. She got me with the girl. Come on, so like, yo, yes, girl. I was like,
everybody turned on her so randomly. I said, did I miss something?
Because Nikki's name was already in it from the casket situation, and she was easy fodder, and so the Traitors already caused chaos with her name. The problem is that Nikki can't defend her fucking self in what this athleisure wear that she was wearing at the table. Like, you're literally dressed to fight. All you needed was a hair tie, and you was gonna be good to go. Your own friends clocked you in, and you could have easily been like, Chriselle, you know me, and didn't. You let Sierra's argument be your demeanor changed.
Didn't everybody? Or like that?
Like, girl, like, I'm not there clocking you for your demeanor. This is dumb. Dumb. And nobody was saying anything. They brought Boston Rob back up again. Bob did, but he didn't do it in a way to be like, we should think about Boston Rob. He just said, I really think it would be crazy if that's what you did to Bob. Yeah.
See, I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, Gabby.
I'm gonna say,
let me hear what it is.
In wrestling, they are not very good at handling the women. A lot of times they'll just have you put on something tight and swing your wig around. They don't teach you how to talk. Now, if you had a wrestler in there that used to promos, talking is supposed to be.
I was gonna say that she got promos.
Strong point. She ain't good at promos. The female promos are trash. I would have been like, yeah, well, my demeanor changed because I thought I had friends over here. My heart is broken. I miss my child. Yes, the tension is high. So yes, my demeanor is going to change. I'm human. And we're turned on my white woman.
She did mention that child, and high key.
Maybe we're Sable. Bring her back.
I have all my friends now putting me on the list right now, telling me that I'm a traitor. Yes, my demeanor has changed. Yes, the way I feel is uncomfortable. I've been working with all of you, and all of a sudden now you're turning your back against me. How dare you? Oh, I needed that. I needed the Lululemon to step the fuck up. I needed her. I needed her to come on with it. Nikki, you know who she is, Gabby, in the wrestling world, because they have her as the Hall of Famer, and I was like,
yeah, she's a bitch. That's why they got her on here, because she's
but.
Nikki's a twin, right? Nikki's a twin, right? Nikki Bella and Brie. Yeah, Nikki Bella and Brie. She's one of the There's like twins that were in there. She's a twin.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, is that the one that used to be with John Cena?
Yeah, and she was not a good wrestler.
Yeah, Nikki. Wow. Yeah, she was not a good wrestler either. She was not a good wrestler.
Not a good faithful either. But listen, this guy. I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm gonna have to say your name. I really, I just hate that no one's paying attention around us now. Now, so what if Gabby was then everyone's choice and then she's not the traitor? Would you have done the same bullshit at the table the next day? Would your hat not be on anymore? Help me. Like, I cannot stand this dude.
He has a very punchable face.
Kick.
Not punchable.
That's very punchable.
A nasty roundhouse, a Kurt Russell kick. Okay, Peter Griffin. I need you to step up, Gabby. As much as your the substance meets Jennifer Coolidge voice gives me life, I need you to step up tremendously. Because right now it's giving I'm there just to look cute, and I'm not happy about it. Like, real talk, please start playing this game.
She's a Bambi.
Ridiculous. Like, y'all need to start moving and operating and standing in your opinions. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Nikki leaves. It's kind of sad, not really, because Nikki wasn't my focus this season at all.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
And everyone's just like, oh my God.
Why did Dylan vote for her randomly? Because that was his original vote, was Bob H and Gabby after he got Bob the drag queen out. So he's going with the people he initially feels, since he was right the first time. I'm so serious. Like that's how he did Bob. Remember when he put Bob's name out there and was like, oh, like, why would you put me? I just think you're that. He's doing the same bit again. Very, very passive, gross. Anywho, the girls are sad. Everybody lost their babe. Oh my God, babe. But you think that the show is over. No. Two people who look like they're about to do something in January are having a conversation about Boston Rob, and I hope it actually follows through. Please, God, stop being some CKs. Please stop. Please. If Danielle is your number one, why would you have done this to her? Help me out here, Zac Efron's brother. Danielle's my number one, and I feel bad, but I'm going to tell you, Carolyn, that she has your name in her mouth. So now Carolyn's
I feel so bad for Carolyn. She's like,
now she's going to focus on Danielle. Danielle's focuses on Carolyn. No one's focused on Boston Rob anymore. Sarah's name is still on in the air, and because Dylan is so focused on Gabby, Gabby's in the air. That is actually happening right now on the show. I'm not lying. Like, Boston Rob should literally be the top of the list every fucking week. Nowhere near the board. What is happening? So it looks like they're going to argue at the round table too. The trailers are really odd. They only show the traitors sometimes. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? I guess not to give away who was eliminated, this, that, and the other. I don't know. The show is fun. I'm having a good time, but damn, it is messy right now this season. Mess.
It's messy in a weird, unfun way. It's like, I don't understand what is happening.
Like, there are moments I'm going, oh my God, that was a gag. And other times I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Who is this production? Has production stepped into the room? Like, what's going on?
I do want to give a very specific 10 to the Traitors audio and music team though, because they be doing it with the dun dun duns and the
baby
and the crescendo.
La la dun, la.
Watching the Peacock with no ads, like they do all that drama, it goes to black screen and then comes back and it does it all again.
Come on, Jamar, got the premium, babe, because I don't got the ads,
premium.
sweetie. I got to sit through the minute of a car commercial and low key something else. Sometimes at BK, have it your way. Our price suck. That's how they need to end those commercials. Now we're on to season 17. We're gonna plug Gabby in. Okay. All right.
Gabby by active.
Okay. Form of woman. Okay. Listen, that's
goodbye, Gabby. Goodbye and good night.
Season 17 has, to be honest, for me, in my opinion, been bringing it, and I've been enjoying the show tremendously. And I do like that a lot of the girls are not afraid to give what needs to be given. I have been saying, stop being afraid of these fans online. They're disgusting and gross. We all know that. They think, they're owed something and they're not. That's some problems that they face with their own, upbringing. But if you want to get on here and act a goddamn fool, do that and let us discuss and not take it seriously. But they're sad that Lucky Stars is gone. Jamar, are you sad?
Absolutely not.
Care to elaborate, or you good?
They've been dying for her to elaborate, but she's being a Scorpio right now, so.
Oh, Claude.
I mean, long story short, the people that have messed with me, the karma has always come and found them eventually. She's just the third one that did it. There was that queen from season 9, the queen from season 11, and now the queen from season 17. I am one of God's favorites.
I was
just
there for
leave
the
me
season
alone.
11 one. I was there
yes,
for the season 11
and
one.
Always,
and the 9, actually.
It always doesn't go well for them. Each one of them has we don't even know who they are.
See, when you do clownery.
So while everybody's boo-hooing and crying, I'm over here celebrating and taking shots.
Low-key homeowner too, executive producer girl. Yeah. Pops in here for fun and shits and giggles. I know that's right. Bun. I know that's right, Dread.
Okay, some of y'all know that queen from season 11. If y'all been here long enough, y'all know her.
We saw that fall.
Question.
It was not from Grace.
Okay.
What is it with these queens knowing each other for 2 or 3 weeks and then having a full breakdown when they leave. I've gone to band camp with people, and if they moved away after semester, I feel nothing. So I don't. Is it just something that maybe just as a straight outsider, maybe there's something I do not understand? If anybody wants to plug me
Stop occupying our spaces. Get out of here.
Okay.
I'm just playing.
Well,
I mean, that's kind of what happened low key in November. They were tired. They were tired. They couldn't figure it out. They're like, what are we voting for? But listen, the
They
queen,
figured it out now.
you know, Joella's feeling the ways. She's like, how dare? How dare? There's a lot of emotion here, girl. Get ready for this untucked because you were sobbing too, sister. Okay.
This shouldn't have been funny.
it shouldn't have.
The way she looked in
It
the bed,
shouldn't have been funny, but I cafard. Like
I'm telling you, lovely Mimi was pissed, girl. I was like,
Don't do my sister like that. Don't do my Asian sister like that.
listen,
It's just
we're not gonna do this
she's
today.
delusional, but it's good TV delusional. I do like that kind of delusion.
It's funny. Like she's funny because I know she ain't gonna win, but like she opens her mouth and I'm like, ha ha, that's hilarious. You think you're good, you think you're good. But this is great. Like continue.
wow.
Go on, girl. Like continue doing what you're doing because you came out in low key, you know, a feminine product on this stage, and I didn't gag, sister. I'd have tipped you at the club though. I would have tipped you.
I thought that was going to
Now,
reveal into something sickening.
I was sick.
Oh, Jamar, expectations. Okay.
Because I was like, there has to be. There's no way that's it.
Remember when she revealed the back of her outfit just a few weeks ago? Yeah, okay, then. So right for it. Like you talk about you were hoping for something good, but she turned around and it was Monster High, but you know, not in the good way, like an off-brand, very pal world. But hey, Anya Nerve was happy for her trajectory, but Jules wasn't feeling the sparkles, if you will, in reference to the trim that was taken that never was. But yeah. Arietti's feeling away. The Libra is off balance right now because it's like, girl, I was this close and I wasn't really feeling Sam's look. I agree. Even though I thought Sam's look was great, I just feel Arietti's was so close.
They said she had Lego Man hair in one.
Okay.
So yeah, I would feel well. I feel
a constitutional wig, if you will, very, very for House of Representatives hair. You know, was had, but she wasn't feeling it. Corey is still optimistic. Get ready for a full
stop.
Coming. I mean, the when I say they use gravitas on you, all right,
Corey, you're clicking.
3 times.
You're clicking, but you're clicking down.
I'm telling you about the summon Diablo girl. It's about to be up. Okay, no, but hey, they mimicked each other. It was all that good stuff. Sam mimicked Arietti. Arietti made fun of them. We laughed a little bit. RuPaul stepped into the workroom. I did like this outfit, but you know, they brought in a silent contender, if you will, by the name of Bruno, and there was a close-up of his crotch that was disturbing in those pink shorts. But they had to pick random things out the box because their maxi challenge is totally based off of Now That's Music, right? Dooley, were you a fan of Now That's Music in those commercials?
I thought this was hilarious, and it is it's just weird to watch the we are now in the self-referential era of Drag Race, where it's been on TV long enough to where
we're that old.
The girls, the girls are referencing the references that were referenced, and so you know they picked several of our favorites, and I had really high hopes for this challenge.
You know, go ahead, Jamar.
When I saw the first 10 minutes of this that came on Thursday, I was a little confused as to what the challenge was. Because I'm like, so they're picking these scenes, but they're going to be singing to them? Like, I wasn't quite following until they actually got to the challenge. I was like,
I forget, someone left a comment, and shout out to the person in my comment section for the regular review that I do, but they mentioned it was more of like an acting sort of creative challenge, if you will, that incorporated singing, but not necessarily. It just depends on your interpretation with the music that you're given. And they needed them to do an ad for it, like just how we would watch, now that's hit music, and then they do the full like music videos. They were doing music videos for that. What made it so disjointed is that they were all in the workroom. So it was like,
That's
okay,
what it
like
was.
we still in the same place, and then we didn't see the full creative process behind it. It was very, we picked it, we sat and listened to it. We're now doing it. Now we're talking about Lexi. Joella doesn't know how to be Anya Black. That's what happened. So it was a little like, oh, okay, that. But I get you, Jamar. I get you. Back. Gab.
I have a question.
Wow,
Well, what
Mimi.
happened? I have a question. Was there like was there a scene here that I didn't hear, or was there an agreement that Lydia would not be doing anything in the challenge?
That could have been off camera.
What song did she sing? Everybody sang but her.
I mean,
I don't think I
Lydia
even
was
saw her
with
in
Lingerie, and they
She
did the
what?
country one.
Yes.
That was
They did
her?
They did the country number. And
Oh my
that's
God.
because everybody was
Gabby,
looking at
you
Crystal.
didn't think it was her? Oh my!
I
'cause she
didn't
had
think
the
it was
lip.
her.
That makeup was different, wasn't it? It was like that exaggerated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody was looking at Crystal. That's why. Nobody
Yeah.
even remembered who was in front.
I did
But,
not
like,
even realize that was her.
Gabby, that's kind of funny. I'm actually
F my drag.
That's kind of.
I didn't. I was like, where?
oh,
I
that was
literally
Lydia.
went back and watched again, and I was
Who
like,
did
I
you
don't
think
see
that
Lydia.
was?
I don't know who that was, but it wasn't on this. I didn't see no threshold.
Yeah.
It was
I didn't
her
recognize
Mona
it
Lisa.
either. that
She
one
thought it was her
episode.
Mona Lisa's hairline.
Oh.
Ooh, Asha, that was a minor.
Low-key.
They would have to be straight, Dooley. A straight line, Dooley. It would have to be a straight line, Dooley. Okay, listen now. Aja's, you're perfect, you're beautiful, you're Linda Evangelista. Oh. Then you've got Star Quality, Candy Muse, and Tamisha Iman. I think that it's a shame that they didn't do season 1 of All Stars.
I did
Mimi
too.
on first. Mimi
Everybody
on
could have had a
first.
part.
First in the
That
voting.
could have
I can't believe it.
that could have been the whole song if they actually could
Yeah.
do a musical from just that
From
episode of
just that
Untucked.
scene.
Mhm. Act the fool, girl.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Make it a girl group challenge. One of the girl groups gets the All Stars one, and then the other one could be Jiggly Was Mad. It could be that one. It could be season 3. Judy Jackson Hooker. Like there's so many other ones, but like you could take the musicality out of it, but make it like a fun girl group acting challenge.
Yeah, especially with this thing RuPaul's Best Friend race, bitch, and then it goes.
Everybody can have a part, and that's your girl group challenge.
Okay, clearly, and then Baba went out there and bopped. I was proud of you, Jiggly. You was basically lip syncing while having complete construction fall off of you. You know what I'm saying? It was beams and glass were hitting the ground, sister. I'm telling you, we wanted the building to be raised, but you said no, tear it down, tear it down. We was proud of you that day.
Just the baked potato one.
Yes, that was that episode. Because remember, Alyssa went out there and was like, "I'm gonna pat my chest," and it was like, "What?" And Jiggly got a good song, mind you. Okay, we haven't heard them do that Toxic again. So Jiggly, still you hold Toxic down. They have not done Toxic again, even though they could low key use Toxic again because it's such a good song. Yeah. Either way, Laganja Estranja, put your lighters up. I thought it was so funny that Anya got this because I was like, oh, it's gonna sound normal.
Oh, Jesus loves me.
I didn't know it was songs at first. I was just like half listening, and then when like Anya's like me, oh Laganja, I was like, oh, so it's gonna it will make a lot more sense. I will not be as offended. Okay, I live. Okay, work, and then we got something completely different. Something about Sam Star and Acacia Forgot being Tamisha and Candy also threw me through the river because I was like, what is the song gonna be like? What is the sound gonna be? Those are two very colorful people.
I wouldn't have known that was them. If they had to tell me, yeah.
The OPEG sisters are coming in here, and I'm like, what's happening? I'm confused. But I was like, okay, work. Well, let's do it. This too was also, I think, the production for this was boo, Wendy Testerberger, because Lana and the Booty Hole got this one, and it was a country campfire song. What the fuck is this? We'll get to you, Core. And then of course back rolls. I was like, all right, it's back rolls. I nominate myself from Chanel. I was like, okay, we had some iconic moments from the show. I was here for it.
This did make me feel old. This made me feel
Crystal
like...
getting Latrice. It was when I tell you, I feel like this
was on purpose.
I was like, Target definitely got rid of Diversity Day, but we're gonna have to move forward here. Tarjay, I'm looking at you wild right now.
Shout out to Costco.
Okay, gold member.
Shout out to Costco.
Gold member.
When I tell you, when I read that stuff, I was like, you of all, okay, so that was all, okay, got it. That was like, all right, got it. That was you for show too. Cute. I said, and getting rid of like Black products, like just specifically. I was like, oh, like what's wrong with you having a highlight on that kind of stuff? What? That was wild. All right, so we got volume 1 and volume 2. Okay. We'll get into it because we've already seen the episode and we don't need to like run down this a little too deep here. We did have 400 people in this live at one point in time. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop it to people in anybody's jars, please and thank you. I totally get it's the first of the month, but if you want to drop it, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up those MattyRants. Venmo Matty-Rants. We're appreciating you so much for being here. Don't worry about my mouth. All right. Emrika, nice to see you here, moderator. Going through the sounds, and we all heard a bit of the tracks. I think the only one I would have wanted is Latrice's. That's it. To be very honest with you, I wouldn't have wanted not a single other one. I'm like, I hate that I had to pick randomly. I wish they had got to choose between themselves. They all got to hear it and then be like, let's vote on what we want.
Well, that's because they're kind of doing something like that next week. So they were like, we don't want to do it back to back.
Do it back to back. Make them hateful. I want me.
Yeah, I would have probably picked the same one.
I want to know who made the track. Was this Leland? Was Leland in the at the Hit Factory making RuPaul?
Leland at the Hit Factory. That's funny. That was funny. I can't. Dooley's beat. I love it. I'm just kidding. Listen, to me, I was with you, Dooley. I was just like, girl, what are these? I wouldn't have wanted damn near all of this. Like, no. But we would try to make it work. I can see you killing the Laganja. Oh, that voodoo. Like, that was fun. Now, that one was good, and Anya did a damn good job with that one. That was a fun one, but I don't think anybody else would have gave the same that Anya gave for that performance, if you will. Speaking of people who I didn't think I was going to see again, I only thought I would see you in reruns on YouTube. But hey, I'm not saying what it is because the girls are going to get mad if I pull that reference, but my God, this wig.
I'll tell you what it is. This go anti-black. I feel attacked.
If she did a good job versus if she did a bad job, which one would be more offensive?
I thought we were watching Friday. Was next Friday? I thought this was next Friday and this was the neighbor bitch. I was over here like, girl, what is going on in this good Sunday?
This is how I feel when I go to the Chinese restaurant and order wings. Like, I'm just kind of watching play.
A brick.
Put the thing up.
I threw it. I hope it hit your window. I hope.
Let me get
hard.
3 wings, fry hard. Thank you.
Fried hard.
You're not gonna talk about my people.
That's not even my real order.
I hope not. Jesus Christ!
Not fried hard.
Are you okay? I don't believe. Please let nobody be ordering
French fries.
Fried hard. That's like getting your pizza extra baked. No, ma'am. Like, no, ma'am. Like, I want you to enjoy your pizza, girl. There's well done as an option. Don't do that.
Basically a cookie at that point.
Yes, and it's going to be real crisp, but it's not going to give you what you need. Trust me, I've had it before because somebody I used to date a long time ago used to like it. I'm like, why are we eating this, man? It's cardboard and cheese. No, thank you.
That's Lydia right there.
Not the 3 chicken wings and fried rice. Now, Isis, that was a Timmy Chan's combo for about $3.99, baby. Don't you knock it. If you was hungry, those were all drumsticks too. That's the cheapest part. Get you some. It was all drumsticks fried hard. And some fried rice, and it was greasy as fuck. Shout out to Timmy Chan's cheap hood Chinese restaurant out here. Do still love it though. You ordered juice, it was colors. It was not fruit punch. It was red or purple. Good stuff there. Shout out to Timmy Chan's. But I don't know why I brought up Timmy Chan.
Because this was I got in trouble last. You know what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Gabby.
It's okay this week. No, go ahead. I'm off. I'm learning Spanish.
Hey,
I'm off.
You had to sit through Traitors. By all means, I want you to make the move. Put the name. What name did you write down? Do you want to private chat it first and sort of workshop it with the
No, you good. Go ahead.
All right.
Good. But no,
don't tease us next time. Just throw it.
Good. I don't tease often.
I wouldn't believe that since you 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. But listen, Joella, I knew you were going home today.
Yep, sure did.
I'm just happy to see that Holiday is doing great these days.
Shut up.
Does Holiday do the Sammy Sosa treatment?
Not Holiday.
They got the same hair.
Mommy, I know that. Impossible.
Can you say church?
¿Cómo se dice? Iglesia.
Right. I made it. I did it. Okay, we gotta move on. I almost cowed for that one.
Can you say iglesia?
We rehearsal. I almost say rehearsals, but this wasn't rehearsals. It was just them doing the edits. I knew Corey was gonna be in trouble too.
Hell was this? And they didn't get the reference at all. They didn't even talk about, oh, you had the dress on last week. That's what you were doing. They didn't even give a damn.
I didn't
even matter.
Corey and Joella drank from the same teapot this week.
Buy me a Cadillac.
You know what?
Cadillac.
Oh God.
Buy me a Cadillac car.
That made me so mad, even to this day.
Jiggly got shout out to her.
Whoa. All right. So I love Lexi Love, and I related to her story here in reference to being kicked out, this, that, and the other, and just there is a different world that a lot of us grew up in when it came to like being out and queer compared to now, even with the stuff that's happening politically. That's kind of like, what the fuck? But like hearing her story, it is not all oohs and ahs that sometimes happens. Sometimes it's some real ass shit. So like, I appreciate her for like not just taking the energy out the room, but sort of giving like a real like, hey, bitch, I know y'all love me, but like here, this is a part of me and I live for y'all. But some of us, it was rough. So shout out to Lexi. I appreciate her vulnerability and whoever is doing stuff in the background. So let's do more. This felt producer prompted. It felt real from the conversation, but it was it just so weird. Like Lexi's like, I was in an abandoned house, and all of a sudden Joella, hey, Anya, you do black
You're
stuff.
black.
I'm sorry.
Basically. You're like
right?
You're like black.
Like,
my God.
what's it like being black? Because I talk like it's something. No, I'm kidding. Listen, I'm not going to talk about Miss Aquafina over here, but I will say it was like, okay, who drove this car? Because it felt like it was Timothy in the back, not any of you two. But it did feel real when they were talking about it, and I did feel for Joella when she's like, I feel like whitewashed my drag because of where I live. I lived in LA. I can understand. So I'm like, okay. I get it, but I'm like, nah, somebody named David or Timothy rolled over there with a, half full beard and was like, here, let me tell you something. Ain't no way. Do y'all know who the guest judge was?
I don't know who that lady was.
When I
didn't
was
bother
told who
Googling.
it was, I was gagged. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know who it was until they told me. But she was on a don't lie. She was on a show on Netflix that is no longer.
What's the show? Can you tell us the show? What
Ben
show is
Platt was on the show.
The Dio Chronicles.
Ben Platt was on the show.
it? Who that?
Not Ben Washington.
Private chat, because I don't even know.
Sorry.
I thought that was that lady that was doing that orgy in Australia, and they brought her down here. I didn't know who that was. I said, they work fast. I didn't know who that was.
You know, yeah,
shout out to her. She looked cute in a little Barbie outfit.
I like Gabby. All right, disclaimer.
You talking about the inauguration?
All right.
My God.
That's two. Jamar, you got one? Okay.
No, not today.
Clear it out, friend. If that's where it goes, say her name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
that was for me. That was for me.
Speaking
All
of
right,
Target.
so
I don't like what you talking about. Rue's
Okay.
dress.
one more time. And Steve. Okay. Certainly not Carson. Anywho, yes, I think. Okay, so this lady is from The Politician.
Oh,
What was the name of the show?
very on brand.
You don't remember?
She has the look.
No one remembers the show. Okay, no. Okay, that's it. It was good. I know, stomach. I will feed you. There are chicken thighs in the refrigerator with your name on it because I'm cooking tonight. Cooking tonight. Okay. Any thoughts?
From us or from Carson?
I'm not asking a lispy bottom today. Dooley, what do you have to say about
Well, I guess I'll just. I guess.
I need them to take Mother's body off ice at least 6 hours before filming. This looks lifeless to me. I'm sorry. I do not like this.
Mm-mm.
It looks a little off the rack.
Yes, it does. At Target.
I thought she didn't want to see any gay shit in.
Well, no, I think the dress is fine. Fine. I like this wig better than those storm cloud wigs that she be wearing. People coming back again. I'm like, I know you like her, but
It's a run-of-the-mill RuPaul wig for sure.
Like
on,
the burnt
Marge.
chip at the bottom of a barbecue bag.
So fun fact,
Wow.
my first favorite Pokemon was Dragonair before my Vaporeon love came together. Because Dragonite to me looks stumpy. But I'm so happy Ross isn't here anymore, to be honest. This being my first thing I've ever said in the comments is crazy. I mean, but I appreciate you having an awesome Abby. And the screen name's kind of funny because I don't know what it means, but large coat. I mean, is he gone? Because if he is,
Confetti.
no shade. No shade. No shade.
Oh my
I'd be
gosh.
like, oh, really? It's just Carson and Madison because he's back
Cool with
to
Madison.
Dylan. Don't give me
He's
this.
back next week.
Valenzuela, don't do
The
it.
hilarious Ross Matthews.
You forgot something.
A varsity jacket. Oh my goodness.
We can send you your
Okay.
luggage.
Target.
Listen, I think Danny is trying to recruit Brittany. Peace to Mateo. That was for Traitors. Thank you for that. I think Brittany is going to do her just like she did on reindeer games.
At this point,
Nine-Tail
please.
Phoenix. Rue said no more H&M, but Macy's is okay. It's a cute maxi dress.
Bury that, because I'm like, now wait a minute.
Don't do that. She's the
They
baddest
I
bitch
know
at
you got
Golden
something better
Corral.
stuff in that closet.
Off
Y'all
the
will respect
rack.
her.
I love Golden Corral, no shade. Listen, I
You gotta
have
go
a
to-
And
gotta
I
go after
hate
church.
that you love Golden Corral. I hate that you love Golden
You got to go
Corral.
after
Like-
church where it's hot.
Julie, hear me out with this, because it's not God's place at all. It's quite the hell that it is. But there are days when I am like starving, especially after working out. Man, I'm sorry, bitch. Let me just go ahead and pay this money and go through this line and just be like, and all that kind of stuff. Now, is it the best place? No. Would I rather go to a Chinese buffet? Oh, yes. But it depends on what Chinese buffet and on what side of town. And if their bathrooms are clean, because if their bathrooms aren't clean, I'm not gonna go to that Chinese.
That mean the food good if the bathroom nasty though.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's
nasty.
Okay.
Thank you,
That's
It's gotta be a little nasty.
Thank you,
Not-
Gabby.
Not if
The-
they're like the bathroom's right there where the serving area
And I want
is. That's why.
And I want
I'm
you to
not-
call me slurs when
a
I'm
hint
ordering
of
my Chinese
beef,
food.
a
That's
hint
seasoning.
of ammonia in your
That
food,
is-
your girl. Good
It's gotta be a
girl.
little dirty. I'm
Seasoning.
sorry.
No.
No commercial.
No.
Yeah.
Or
gotta
they
be
don't have a
rude.
public bathroom at all.
No.
If they nice, I'll just leave.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be ass.
Maybe
no.
you should have took care of business before you got there, okay? That's seasoning.
Mhm.
But you know what? One restaurant I can't do. I just can't do it all. Is Ruby Tuesdays. I fucking hate that place. With an
What
infinite
happened?
passion.
Look, the
It's
after the
disgusting.
90s.
I lived in Alabama, Gabby, so you know I know all about Ruby fucking too. That's such a staple
Ruby
out there.
Tuesdays.
The
Ruby
salad bars can go to
Tuesday.
hell, bitch.
I
Shout
used
out
to
my
love it.
ex. Shout out to my ex. He used to
In
make
the
me roll up in
riots.
there with him. Last time I
Quincy's.
saw him, he was like, "We're going to Ruby." God damn it! But like, ain't nothing
I
good
used to
there. I'm
love her.
sorry. It's just
I
nasty.
also used to love Big Boy and her salad bar too.
The best salad bar was Pizza Hut when it was the open restaurants. In my
The
personal
best
opinion.
pizza
She
was
did
Pizza
have a
Hut
lead.
when it was
That Italian dressing was
for humans.
yes, you like Ruby. I'm sorry, Nightail. If you love a Ruben Tuesdays, I'm so sorry. It's just not for me. I find a strange carpet floor with a weirdly decorated place in this salad bar that looks like it's off into Never Land. I just don't like it.
Who said
Too much
Ryan?
for me.
Shout out to you.
Hey, actually,
Now
Cece's
Ryan's
Pizza.
a
What y'all
walking
know about
violations. A walking
Cece's
health
Pizza,
violation.
though.
Yup.
Cece's Pizza, the cinnamon
Cece's was
rolls,
that
just
girl.
alone. Oh, let my left leg
I
go.
remember the taste of poverty.
Ooh, it
Ryan,
was
CC
wonderful.
Pizza,
It was
Boston
wonderful.
Market.
Dooley's an elitist. New fact. No, I'm just playing.
The fact that I have been there lets me know that I know exactly what y'all.
That's what I'm saying. He was like, I'm getting out of here. I ain't never going
I
back.
didn't want none
Okay.
of Cece's barbecue
Feeling
pizza.
very
I didn't
jump
want
the
to
broom
damn
with
it.
you, friend. No, I can't. See you, Angela Bassett, in this movie. I can't. No.
Yes.
Okay,
Who said
Yes.
that?
I
I'll
don't
be
need this
Divine.
money.
I'll be Loretta Devine. Shit can happen.
I would be the one to set my man's car on fire, though. Especially if he
With
left
a
me for a
cigarette.
white
She was the
woman.
way to excel. I was still a jumping. Okay, listen. All right, we wait. It's one. It wasn't. No, it wasn't Lim with it. No, it wasn't. Okay, moving forward. Sorry, I'm getting my
Dress.
my babies mixed up here. I got hate crimed at Ruby Tuesday, so I'm good. Oh,
That means it was good, wasn't it?
wow! Not wow,
Good at
Gabby.
No,
Wow, Gabby.
no. I mean, shout out to
Not a
no,
little B
like that's
negative
not
blood
good.
in there. It's gonna ask.
That's
the
not good that
seasoning.
it happened. I'm sorry that happened.
A
But
little old
if
type
you
in
go
there,
to
in the
buffet
food.
and you comfortable, the food nasty because they need you to be comfortable so you'll stay and keep eating it.
Up first is
How you
Lydia
feel about
Butthole
this?
Collins. No, just playing.
How do you feel about this mold?
God.
Resident Evil.
Quilted for your pleasure is the category, everybody.
This is cool. This is cool.
It's
Very safe.
conceptual.
Lamar, you want to try that again?
This
This
is
is
cool.
cool.
Safe.
Cool.
But it's like Lydia's stuff is it's just fine. It hasn't been like, it hasn't stood out amongst the pack yet when it comes to her runways.
Okay.
I
Dooley?
She put a lot on.
Oh, Gabby.
I'm sorry. Go
She
ahead,
put a-
Dooley.
she-
My bad.
No, go ahead, Gab, because you started it
That,
up.
I'll,
My
just leave
brother
it,
was
I'll
too
leave it
low.
at that. She put a lot on. I feel like if I put a plunger in a turlet and pump a couple times, I can get that same garment. But yeah, you know what? Shout out to Resident Evil 7. Shout out to all that. I think it looks nice.
I was gonna ask a tangential question. Have y'all ever used like a sheepskin condom before?
And I would like to bring up that this is a show for entertainment purposes. And content's not intended to belie any religion, race, or company individual or with all opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views. They do not reflect
Oh,
the
my
opinions
God.
of every human being on the planet. Please. So yes, Dooley, I do know what you're talking about. Now.
I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
It's like haggis. Go ahead.
And see, it was a nasty pullout. I see. All right. My God. It's Lana
And yes, he
Jure.
was.
Yo.
The rumors are true. Yes. Yes, he was. I know my body gaze need to be destroyed.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about no, we can go out there beforehand, no, sister. No, do the do and then go get your food, mama. Okay. I promise you didn't do a good job. I promise you.
Oh God. But yeah, Lana Jure, you're pretty.
Well, stop.
But you didn't like this
I
trip.
do not like this outfit.
If you squint, it gives Bronner Brothers Sailor Moon tees.
Why is it? Why? Yeah, is it Warner Brothers? Like, I'm sorry. I was like, Gabby said Warner Brothers.
I heard Dr. Bronner's.
Yeah, no, like Bronner Brothers. No. Wasn't it the hair show in Atlanta? No, them. Don't do that.
I heard Dr. Bronner.
No, not Dr. Bronner's. No. I thought it was going
Warner
out from a
Brothers. I
distance.
cannot. Yo.
Now she like that pack of gum. You remember that gum that had them tattoos that would come in?
Zebra
It had a
gum?
zebra on
Oh,
the front.
no.
Yes.
Oh,
You
zebra
talking about
gum.
fruit stripe? You talking about fruit stripe?
It was it was fruit stripe because it only would
Fruit
last like
stripe.
3
seconds.
seconds.
Like
5? They added more. All right,
no,
man.
that juicy
You
fruit
gotta
was the
improve that
one that was
recipe.
milliseconds of time, baby. I used to be upset with juicy fruit. I was like, girl, juicy what? Anywho, back to this. I thought it was a cool looking outfit. I didn't read quilt from it, but then you look at the fabric pieces. I'm like, okay, those are quilted, but it just to me was interesting, and that's how I'll put it. I didn't dislike it. I actually liked it. I was like, oh, this is cool, but I wouldn't have got the category from looking at this. I would have got a fashion show.
Y'all remember that show, Kablam?
Shut up. Sorry. 90s kid.
Ow.
Yes.
Wait, is she the doll? Is she the doll from Action League, or is she
I think Jamar is referring to the color palette. The color,
yeah, very color palette, like Henry and June fused together.
And it's like Kablam. It's on Paramount Plus.
Power Girl, or whatever her name.
Thunder Girl, flying like
Thunder. He's like, Thunder.
What is life to be me?
It's Meltman with the power.
To
melt.
Oh man, I wish some people that think were perverts. Y'all had such.
What was that guy? What was the blonde guy's name? What was his name?
I cannot say that. Would you say Jamar?
What's that? The guy with the power to be? He's super strong and super naked. What's his name?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember.
The Flex. The Flex. What was his name?
What was the name of the group? Power Friends?
I can't remember. If anybody in the comments
Action League now.
from Action League now. With Thunder Girl,
Sniz and
Meltman.
Fondue. I remember Sniz and Fondue.
The scuba guy.
The Flash. Yes, the Flash.
With the Flash. They'll just be naked.
Super strong and super naked. I was like, wow.
CJ, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm gonna catch the playback at work. Just wanted to say thank you for being here and giving all of us much joy. Just know you're helping me smile through a rough time. Love all of y'all down. Thank you so much, CJ, and I hope you get through this rough time right now. Totally understand, and you got this. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you tuning into this live today. My tummy hurts. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family and leave a comment on this video afterwards. Once we're done talking, blocking, ticking, not talking, red note, ni hao. Gabby's Duolingo.
Xiao Hong Shu.
Ling Xiaoyu is a character I use in Tekken. And also, if you want to drop a tippy poo in, I mean, I thought we were playing 6 degrees, a separate. Okay. Tippy poo in my jar, please. And thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. I actually am way better with her than I am with Jew, which was weird because I thought it would be the opposite. And I'm higher in rank now. So shout out to my Tekken players. You want to drop something in Jamar's jar, it's $Nova84. You want to drop something in Julie's jar, it's Julie's Dooley's jar. It is $ Dooley does it. If you want to drop something in Gabby's jar, it is $ Gabby with an I, EYE, not just the I. Lana and Jeray. I was okay with this. The rest of the class, not so much.
She came as a glory hole. I appreciate that for her. I've never seen one made out of quilt.
Okay, glory hole.
I was expecting blue liquid to drop on her at any moment to show that by no means necessary is this going anywhere. You know, like you can depend on this one.
A puppy pee pad, like it could be.
It looks like something Marjorie Taylor Greene carries in her purse. But yes, I would assume that come on, Matt, misshapen.
You mean them for giving PPP loans, or are we talking about?
When Joella walked out, I immediately thought of Mean Girls, and the quote of "I have a wide set vagina with a heavy flow" came to mind when I saw this, to be honest with you. But yeah, what do y'all think of whatever this is? A quilted Pop-Tart.
I just want to know, like, I was watching the pit stop, like, was she walking down the runway like this? Yes. Holding this thing up, like how? I want to see this.
Yes.
Her arms got tired by the end because it was looking flat. Girl, what was she thinking? She's like, yeah, this gonna eat. This is gonna
these bitches ain't gonna be
to the girl
around. These hoes can't take.
What do y'all think of RuPaul? Sorry.
You remember Rapple Dark Race?
Shut up.
Baby, this is just Paul.
This is trash. Don't forget to bring a towel.
Hey, everybody, my name's RuPaul. Welcome to the house. This is what it looks like it's about to happen. I talk about
she had a rhinoplasty.
It's terrible.
She like she got beat up in the eye.
She about to say Fred burger.
Shut up.
Judge.
This could have been.
Can I go to the potty? Judge.
She could have done this right if it was like 4 sizes smaller and maybe just cinched and had a shape and had more of a face in it. And be like,
she got teeth like radio.
Basically an entirely different.
Yeah, if she was another outfit, she would have been good.
That's time for you to lip sync for your life.
Yes. Lip sync, yes.
Good luck and don't funny that.
This look more like Tamisha Iman than it do RuPaul.
Shut up. It does, though. That's her eyeshadow. Wow.
Time has come for us to say goodbye. We appreciate you time and time again. My goodness. I feel like a Family Guy episode's gonna have a song about this, like, picture, like, if you will, and you know the episode. Oh my God. Chris going to prom. Yeah. That was an awful episode. I was watching something the other day and I'm like, the fact that they brought it back and there are so many episodes, I'm like, yo.
I
my
think
goodness.
Joella just solidified her golden boot for the season.
Oh, yeah.
Golden boot and iconic of foolery and fuckery fame, if you will. I live. Hey, JMCL, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. Your company this Sunday. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate you. I don't have anything else to say about, of the widest variety of foolishness here. Iconic.
It looked like it's like she dipped her brush in some of the fracking and just like got right on her eyebrow, bro. Like just like dabbed it like.
It looks like someone drooled on this while they were making it. But I'll go ahead and continue going forward here. Drewski, thank you for the super chat. Apparently Joella's was a substitution look. I read the Joey interview with it was supposed to be airbrushed on the quilted parts of it, not just a full airbrush picture. And I got to tell you, it still would have looked crazy.
Yeah.
You know when people try to like fool their dog and scare them and put a sheet up and then throw it in the air and run and leave the room? thought she was gonna do something
I just
like
want
that.
her limits to not be
And
with her
change.
hands raised, and that's what we call the limits. Do you understand me? I need, like, she walked out there like a goddamn gingerbread man, low key, hands up, bloop bloop
A little
bloop. Might as
big.
well
Oh,
riding a
little bit.
horse, baby. I'm just saying, like, she could have been a cookie. So, like, crave too, lots of butter, but no, it's just where we're at. I just can't do it today. So it was not a substitution. Look, lies. Listen,
She lied.
hey,
Thank you.
No, that was some equal packets. Okay, that kind of substitute. Arietti, this is not quilt, but I thought it was
Nope.
very see you next Tuesday. But I was like,
It looked good.
hot.
No.
It's not the category. This is print. It's very printy. It's a cute print too. I like this print. Be great on a binder.
Yeah, you looked at it
Or a
good
book
though.
cover.
I think Michelle Hayden, but you look good.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate the makeup comment, to be honest, because I wasn't like, oh my god, look at it. I didn't even think that way.
It's not so distracting, so I don't understand what's the like problem.
It was also the cat's comment. It was like, okay, push her to change it up, but then like you said, coming out here looking like cats. I'm like, so that's about the ears too. That's not just about the nose. That's the
She should have
full
said that.
bit. That part, Gabby. And it was,
She should have said
sometimes
that.
she words it.
Like that's weird.
I hope she
Clock
doesn't
her for
listen
the
to him.
quill.
'Cause every time someone's listening to her, they got eliminated that same episode.
Right. So I don't know. If she just came in regular glam, she wouldn't have said nothing about variety. So
I love this wig, Jules, so much. I love that wig. It's so hot. This outfit I'm okay with. Yeah, I love blue and a red hair. If you got copper hair or red hair with some blue, you have won in life, in my opinion. Or a mint green, shoe bait, and pink. Go off. But like, yeah, to me, this outfit was, and was like quilted. I was like, oh, okay, Dooley.
I think, you know, yeah.
I love your Jamar impression was amazing. Thank you. Fabulous. You had to stand still a little bit better for him though. It's like a statue with him. Like people don't know he's staring.
Frozen.
He's looking through them because he sees the lies. But yes, there you go. I like her makeup and her hair. I thought it was giving. The outfit's like, I think it's cool, and I like that you use quilt for this. But I would have wanted a boot or a knee high something, not a sensible heel with this outfit.
You can get a knee high right here.
You know, it did feel like we were walking that line a little bit for too long. So I'm gonna do you better. Namaste. I'm gonna take you somewhere else. How about that? Listen, I don't know either. I just said something I heard on TV. Moving forward.
All right.
I think it takes great skill to somehow look so painted yet so ashen.
I thought she was casket ready, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, she looked sharp. She's like, she gonna tell everybody to drink Kool-Aid at 5 p.m.
Ready for the haunted house down.
Speaking of Kool-Aid, this looks like that Kwanzaa cake that Kathy Lee made. She got on her Kwanzaa cake caftan, and she is living her February 1st fantasy.
I think it looked. I think that it's really cool. Her mom made like this quilt, and it was like designed in this way. I think that's really dope and adorable. For me, it's cool. It looks comfortable. That's what it looks like. Her paint is so pale. It is really it for me.
I think the lighting isn't helping her. It doesn't look as bad in like Untucked, but on stage, it's
with that black background and everything. It's just how
Easter egg, mama. But
This is definitely for Easter. This is
Very
definitely an
Easter.
Easter drag outfit. Very that. Looks comfortable, but it smells like fabric softener.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal,
I think
this
it probably actually smells like jam and candy yams. But that's
This
another
is
story for another
jam
time.
and candied yams.
Yeah, I think that's what it smells
think-
like.
When did the jam expire?
But it came from where she stole it from, not.
Girl, you were robbed, but it's okay because I like Anya, so it's okay.
The way I picked Dooley up, and I just wanted to throw him over. I just needed a Tyler Perry script to do it. I just needed Tyler Perry. I just need him to write the script. I'll just throw him out the window. Crystal Envy, this was every motherfucking
You didn't even have to take it off for real. You really didn't have to take it off.
Didn't have to because the coat was just.
But since you did, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't think she had to, but you know what? I appreciate that the extra stuff because I wouldn't want out there in that.
Wade was right.
Did y'all agree with what Anya said in Untucked as far as like they threw it, she thought it was going to be either her or Crystal, but she was like, I felt like I had a better video, but she just had the better look. Would y'all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree because Crystal's video was legit not as in like if I'm being real. Good God, get a grip, girl, shake my wig. Good God, get a grip, girl, shake my wig. And then Anya's was like she had to scat, do a little bop 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 beat bop, full on bit. It went into sort of like this, and she also did it by herself versus with the group of people that she also had added background to and this, that, and the other. But Crystal still did a good job. Runway though, demolished. All of them.
Oh yeah, Crystal was the girl on
for
the
the
runway.
category. Sweat,
Good.
but like, yeah, because I a champagne quilted coat. Oh, like it's beautiful. This detail right here. Oh, I feel like Michelle Pfeiffer's about to do a line or something. Okay, like you know what I mean. Like I just, it's very Scarface, very carpeted bathrooms. I just go ahead. I loved it. I'm here for this Jersey girl, not that other one. Susie Toot.
I love Susan too. She's in my top 2.
However, comma.
Waiting for you to talk.
There is no however comma.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
I'm okay with being wrong about her. I'm okay with it.
Adding nothing to this look. Gabby, go for it. Tell us about the look because Dewey just wouldn't
I'm
say
okay
like,
with I'm okay with being wrong with her. I love this paint way better than her stamp. I understand your stamp is your stamp, but it aged you 10, 15 years. It masculinized you. If you want to do the whole in between and that's your fantasy, then yes, give that. If that's not your goal, I would prefer this. This looks way prettier to me. She actually surprised me on the runway. This looked really pretty.
I like
More so with the mug than the actual outfit.
I like the outfit. Well, the outfit was interesting.
It's not bad.
I liked her mug.
I'm not as old as Carson,
the mug is like,
but I kind of felt her fantasy and how she operates within a certain realm and time frame. I do like the makeup and I do like the little fasteners that she has on the head, and I think it looks really cool. I thought it was, very nice color too. I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice.
It was nice.
It was nice. It was really nice. It was nice. Sam, I thought this was a bop. These pageant girls coming in. As much as Sam gets on my nerves a little bit, but I also enjoy her antics. Girl, come on with it. I was like, oh,
I like that big ass zipper.
Right. It's so drag. I'm like, oh, nasty. I love it.
Did Courtney Act do something similar with the head?
Did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, am I crazy?
No, it's been done, but it's done well. So
I just wanted to know, did I see this before?
Because Courtney's, I think, was like purple-ish.
It was like a pillow.
Yeah.
And she had her body out.
Silk pillow. Yeah.
The way Sam's hair is on this, oh my God. It's just, the wig is just it's really good with this pillow. And I love whatever fabric is being done. This blue for this, it looks like a sleeping bag. It is just so right. I woke up like this. Oh, no. But yeah, that was great. Sorry, I had to say that out loud. I was like, oh no, that's your favorite phone. Okay, Acacia forgot.
She is the final boss of the Southern white woman. She said, I had my ancestors' doilies on.
Forefathers.
I had this plantation. Like, it had spirits on her. So I'm not going to say nothing bad about it.
Ghost.
She might start crying and
yes.
then something happen to me. Go ahead. You got it. She's protected.
I'm just glad that her tights match her skin tone. I'm so happy that she was able to find a pair that really brought out her natural tone.
This is something that she brought from home, by the way.
Yep. All of it.
Not something in the workroom. Not something she had to whip together in 48 hours. This is something she made and brought to the program.
I think the details are nice in this. I didn't say I like the outfit. I said in terms of sewing and putting together a quilted look together with this. Yeah, Dewey was like, "What?" Okay, but no, it just
baby, I am flabbergasted.
It's a corset. It's a corset with the fabric put in there with the skirt. It's not the greatest thing ever. Her mom, her grandmother, and great grandmother are part of it. It has a story to it. The wig is fabulous. The makeup does look like she continues to get dragged by a truck, but I know you wouldn't be in a time to kill. But there you go.
Yeah, ownership paper stuff.
She have the opposite problem.
I was just gonna say, passing along Charlene's papers does not mean that it's a family heirloom. Like
it's in the padding.
I just flabbergasted.
You're not real. Okay, sometimes you can be too woke, Julia. Okay, I'm just kidding.
I love this pie.
She should have woke up and took that doily off the side of her head. What do you mean?
Her great grandmother made the doily.
I don't care if your cousin made it. It's ugly.
The thing is, with quilts, a lot of times they use pastel colors so it washes out. So I can't.
Baby, this that quilt Laura gave away by accident. She should have kept it over there.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Eat.
Whoa. That's not okay.
I'm not. I have had it.
Matty, your Libra is showing. Thank you for the super chat.
That lady's protected. I ain't got much bad to say.
She's a Libra as well, mind you. But like, no, I would never want to wear this. However, I can just there's things about it that I go, that's so sweet, and I think that's cute, and I would give something for. But I wouldn't be like, oh, let's keep her around because this is something I'd be like, okay. But yeah, I was just trying to give a little context. I'm gonna put work into it. I thought it was nice. Crash, I said this yesterday. Acacia is sweet, but it feels like she applied to be on Drag Queen purely as a job. I thought she was a country music star.
She's not a Christian.
She's dark.
Excited. Excited. Yes.
I've been preaching and praying and singing since the day that I got in here. It's the day that I got in here. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay. But everybody else has to get out right now.
Get the hell out of my house in Jesus' name.
Hell out of my house in Jesus' name.
Y'all
weren't praying for me. Every day I had to get up and be a warrior for Christ. Gargoyles, slide chicks.
Crash and spelling is the slide chicks. I need your prayers.
Shout out to her though, but she had a full 180s. Like she's cool now, but that's great.
I just would always look back at that and just be like, wow, I made iconic television.
On your nerve.
They can't touch her face.
Her eyebrows were everything to me. Not everybody can do that.
It's her presentation. Mm-hmm. She could sell a garment.
And they're mad. Now, I just live that she makes them mad. I just like that she makes them mad. I like that.
He's still doing well. I thought they wasn't going to give her flowers this season, but apparently I was wrong. I'm glad to see it.
She's so pretty, though.
I like that she is happy that she's pissing him off. To be honest with you, and she laughs in their face about it. The name is on your nerve. I'm literally doing what I'm supposed to do. Thank you.
Branding.
I mean, last week Jules was like, no black mommy, this is my fabric, and we saw what happened, and it happened again this week. And so shout out to her.
Crash, thank you for the super chat. I cannot believe Dewey said that with purple lights. Okay. In Ariana Grande's room, for that matter. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you want Ari's room? Okay.
You gonna make it white?
It depends on what year it is.
Right now.
Hurry up, JB.
Tomorrow
I'm
would
gonna
be
give
year.
you communist red. What you mean?
Stop.
Not
I'm
your
gonna
Andrew
join
Tate's
Gabby.
basement. Okay.
I'm
Let's see.
gonna join Gabby on this one.
I want to do color for
Oh,
Dewey's
she's
thing
annoying.
so bad. And you put 2 of them. You did 2. I noticed that. Interesting. No. It's still red? Okay. I was like, girl, if you don't pick a damn color.
shit.
Moving on. I thought Anya was great. Go on, sister. There she go. There go Glinda. There go. No, she's not. Okay.
Popular.
I
As
just broke
Maddie
with
said
my
yesterday,
ex.
from you're not going to have many more moments to winning. I thought that was my favorite part of this cackle.
Funny.
Try to gag her in that room thinking, oh, girl, I don't see you as competition. And then she got a W before you. Hiya.
Funny.
Yeah.
Do you think she won over Crystal? Like, in your opinion?
Based on the challenge, yes. Based on the runway, no.
No.
See, that's why I'm like,
It depends
either
on
one I
what
would
they
have
were
been happy.
doing. Yeah, it depends on how they were scoring that day. It could have gone to Crystal or it could have gone to Anya, but those were the only 2 that were really like
It's-
on the board. Lexi, Utica made an amazing outfit.
You look good. This one was.
This is the other half of my top 2. I love this. I love this.
This heartless that you got.
Someone said it was a
She do look
Pokemon,
heartless.
and it's the psychic one, Beldum or something like that. I forget the name.
Elgin or
It's the one
Beldum?
where the head's all fucking. I don't use that Pokemon.
Bronzong?
No,
I know which one you're talking about, like BDM, but
Yeah, something like that. BDS, something like that. You know,
Not BDSM.
I just said BDS.
They beat him.
BBL Drizzy, something like that.
They said she's a Pokemon. Somebody said
No,
she was
that's
a table
Valentina.
lamp.
She was on All Stars
There we go.
4.
Yeah, with that.
Very
Someone
Kingdom
I
Hearts.
won't use. Yeah, someone I'm not gonna use.
Bethesda.
She looked
Bethesda.
good. This
That's on the
was
panel.
actually my favorite. Actually,
Benevolent.
Utica, you know you can make a goddamn outfit. 7 day
can make
7 day events to 7 day events. Can we talk for peace? Because like, oh, I'd love to wear something going on this stage.
Shit, a
Bitch. I
fabric
know I
challenge.
do.
Maybe it's the trauma. It's the trauma that she put in every garment.
it's that religious background.
Dooley.
It'll make you do quilt.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
This
Okay.
is your miracle.
Back up. Okay. Back the fuck
Oh,
up.
wait, the Christian. Shout out to Kusa Christian. Made me a freak. All right.
All right. I don't know who Gabby's talking to, but God bless you, sweetie. Corey King is next.
This breastplate told us everything that we needed to know.
Baby, it do them titties right or get rid of them.
Listen, them Lanathia breasts right over there, and this little hat.
They're done.
Girl, I thought she was about to start singing a song with a genie. Never had a friend. Never. I was like, this little hat girl. What is going on today? What is happening?
Is it a
here?
helmet? Is it hair?
I know Plane made it, and I'm looking at you, Planet. Then
Uh-huh.
what is that? I hated this for Cora. I really
It's
did.
anti-black of you.
She
Very
didn't dress
anti-black
like
of you.
nobody else, and this is what it looked like. Damn. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite thing.
No.
Mm-mm. That little hat, girl. Oh,
It made your head look 10 sizes too small.
It's not bigger, it's better. Where is the drag?
Yeah. They're done.
Let me find out they made this outfit so you could be the bottom girl, and that was them
Yeah.
just laughing about it while they were watching the
Not them
episode.
sabotage.
Sabotage. Yep. She like this is very anti-black of you playing, but I don't
Talk
say
about
anything.
quilting represents family for me, and they sent you out looking like that. But no shame.
My family hates me.
God bless them. Favorite parts, because Gabby, this is Lydia right here.
That's her girl. I don't know who that was. She ain't had a bunch of shit on. I didn't know who that was.
You saw a masculine
Okay.
gene and we're confused. It's okay. It's okay. Bought me a Cadillac. This is what it sounded like to me. Bought me a Cadillac. Or I hate this part. Oh, I was like, oh, let this end. It was sweet and funny. Burp.
Well,
Who was sitting on that couch?
was it
Mama.
laundry?
Mhm.
Oh, I was about to say. They tried to
I'm
make
just
her
like-
hormonal look like she was
I'm
going to be bad. I was like,
Let
she
the
did.
clips flow
Right.
out, but I want y'all to say something. I want to leave
Okay.
these up. Here we go. This will give you something to talk about. Go for it.
Crispy
Say something
chicken.
nice.
Fresh
Fresh
lettuce, 3 cheeses, all wrapped up in a tasty tortilla.
Sorry. Go on.
Ooh.
Stop.
Ooh.
You be laughing ugly. Don't do that.
Mr.
Oh.
Needy.
I was like, are we watching the Traitors? Okay, look like that one guy from Big Brother. Listen.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh my
You could
goodness.
tell she
my.
didn't. Oh.
Oh, hey, thanks for accepting my friend request. And that was you. Okay, great. Maddie, you got to try out Galarian Rapidash. I'm maining Tinkaton right now. So if you want to play, let me know. Because I'm back in ranked again. I'm in master level right now. But yeah, I'm maining Tinkaton. I enjoy the all-around character. Why is it so close to your microphone? You want to hurt her eardrums? My God. Crystal was fun. There was nogging everywhere, but it was fun.
Just follow when you feel like it. Hell, whatever. It's not your song, is it?
Oh, Joella will do that later. Oh, Joella will do that later, honey.
Follow when you feel like it. Girl,
Oh,
whenever.
God.
Oh
Hell.
my God, that lip sync! I saw a whole building fall. My God, it was as if Godzilla pushed it down himself. But
Wow.
I listen. So and I couldn't think of a funny name, so we're gonna have to just say her real name. Susie farts really loud. Did pretty good for the challenge. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it. She ate popcorn, so I know she's gonna have the toots. I hated this. That Candy and Tamisha was basically like watching Nina West and not She Devil by Night do what they call dancing. Wild.
But we expected this. Once they were paired and we saw who they were doing, we knew.
I just was like, no, ma'am.
We knew.
I hated it. I was like, Candy and Tamisha deserve something a lot better, more seasoned. This chewed Anya. Like,
I was mad.
could have been in a real video for an actual ad for something. I was like, oh, okay, work.
Whatever she's selling, I'm buying.
Beep up, boop, oh. She already knew what's up. I know she watched the Cosbys before we had to stop watching it. Listen, so Lexi Love as Jasmine Kennedy, looking like
The bigger the hair, the closer to Jesus.
I thought this was funny the way it ended. But yeah, I had an okay time here until we got to Corey.
Ooh.
Now, as a Tim and Eric Awesome Show watcher, I cannot give this any grace at all. And I've watched some real nonsensical ass shit. Like, doesn't make a lick of any sense. I watched Tim and Eric. I don't like it, but I still watch it because I just can't help but to sit through it because it's like, where is this going? There's always some little man in a mouth, and when it like turns into some sort of other show, it's so weird. And they had one show where they were all living in a house. It was one woman, and it was all men. It was such a weird show. Anywho, Corey, apparently the concept was she crystallized when they took off one piece of the outfit. And then because it was her in a chicken costume, we're now cracking eggs over her face. And this running bit of her falling over and over and over and over and over
30 seconds
over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I love Corey. You know, I've been defending my big back sister over here, wide shoulders down.
I was so
yes.
confused.
She needed a laugh track.
She don't need a laugh.
Where would they put it?
It still wouldn't be funny. Still wouldn't have been funny.
Big Bang Theory made it work. She could do it.
This ain't the Amanda Show.
She wasn't funny either. But like,
Okay.
yeah. The thing is, like, I didn't say Amanda Show. I said Big Bang Theory. Shout out to her. Oh, right. But no, the thing is, she didn't reveal. She should have done a reveal to like a nude, like a color that looked like that. She wanted to reference this so much that she lost the whole plot, and it just looked like it was just part of the outfit. You didn't reveal into anything different. It's just like it was just a layer on it. So what's up, Maddie?
What if the nude illusion wasn't the nude that we thought it was gonna look like?
Well,
I got it.
I think the titties told us. The titties told us everything that we needed to know.
Saying, like, what if she like revealed it and it was like alabaster eggshell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some sort of like, oh, wait a minute, what's this? All right. So, what is this? What does this look like? It's like a quilted northern convention. Okay. Different types of toilet paper. God bless them. But no, Anya, Crystal, not Corey, and Susie Tudor in the top. And then you have Corey, Coretta Scott King. Forgive me for using your name in this. Joella, not the fantasy. Watch I get a cease and desist. And then Arietti was there. We do not know who she is, but she was in a show some time ago, and she dressed like that because it was a gay show that she was going to. So you wouldn't dress like that normally. If you do, we have to talk. Anya wins. Congratulations. The South remembers behind you. But yes, Anya wins. Let's see here. Like there's a fence in between them. You couldn't tell me. Like, I'm just playing, Sam. You do look you staring daggers. They did do a shot of Crystal when Anya won. I was like, look, Crystal didn't look mad though, so I'm glad she didn't give him that camera work because they were looking for it. Dooley, you love the Pussycat Dolls. I'm dying to hear your opinion of this.
I appreciate that you just knew that, I was going to have feelings. I have been waiting for this song so long. Years. Decades. This was a 2006 gem. Drag Race been on since 2009. We didn't got a little tease. We got... I think we had Beat at one point in time. We got, When I Grow Up. I was so excited until it was given here. This was a lip sync for two girls that got a little flavor. But they both would have had to go home if I was there.
Yeah.
Double elimination. I'm sorry. This did not. No, this is a homosexual staple, and it's giving no.
I was kind of disappointed in Corey because I thought she was going to eat her up, but
why?
Corey did eat her up, but it was by default. Everybody eats Joella up. The only person who couldn't eat her up was Pizza Face, Half a Look McGee. You hear me? Like that's the only one that can't eat her up because she don't know how to dance. So I hear Dooley, and I know you don't like Corey, but I'm saying fuck all that. Corey didn't just go in though. I'm not going to be like Corey ate that down. She did the work, though, and I'm going to give that fucking credit. Joella, you don't know anything about music, musicality, rhythm, none of it.
Lyrics.
I watched you squish together. You're like, what the fuck was that shit? Like, I swear to God, it looks like a stress ball being thrown at a wall every time I see you dance. It is wild to me. You didn't even know the words. You don't the one with all of the you don't know the words to Buttons. I know the word. I haven't heard that song in forever. You don't know the words to Buttons. Everyone was like, why did you do the Snoop Dogg part? I'm like, maybe that was supposed to be the, okay, we threw a little wrench in here. Do you happen to know what this black man said in the music?
I can understand not learning them now. But like during filming, there's no excuse for that.
This wig, this
No
outfit
excuse for that.
underneath. This is the reveal Jamar was asking for, by the way.
You like it?
Return to sender.
Okay, well,
Give it a squat.
make monster.
Jamar, when I tell you, I was like, grab this shot here because she was like, and was trying to rotate. But you know how when people try to do that little rotation, but don't, it's like in installments or something, just very pay by four, just not. Oh, Corey, I'm still mad at this ponytail. I've never been so angry at a little strand of hair. I'm like, what is this tiny tail on your head? Your big head. I love you for it, but big ass. Come on. Oh, I almost take back what I said, but no, I still think Corey did something there. The split was on time. The edit was weird though, because they kept on showing Joella, and it's like, stop. Like, just go back to the girl that at least knows the words. Like, we don't need to see it. Joella, they literally got you walking and just.
You know, it's bad when they film the bad girl the most. Usually they'll keep the camera on the girl they want to push to show that she won. They weren't even paying Corey no mind.
Auntie, think of it to be. Go ahead. Keep on talking, Gabby. I'm sorry.
No, you good. No, that's all I had to say. This was
Auntie
really
Joella, girl, them hips were lying.
It's really sad. This is really sad.
I hate this outfit with an infinite passion, and I want to. Oh my God, Corey, girl, this lady was walking. Look at this nude pump.
Can you show that? All right, hell, show channel.
Mama had her hands on her hips, and she just walking. I want you to loosen up my buttons, but it already looked like it.
It's loose.
We are losing recipes. We are losing recipes. Everybody want to be famous, but don't nobody want to do the homework. We are losing recipes.
Oh my goodness!
I wonder if Katy Perry knows the song. Oh yeah, this is what I said. Thank you, Jay Bellamy, for bringing up my how I said describing this picture. Where is the picture? I said this looked like a burp and a split. A pocket of gas and a distant memory from left to right foot. Like it really wasn't that girl. So yeah, as much as it's this was fun for folks and y'all live for Joella, I think she's a good time too. There is no way we could have got another episode of this baby lip syncing. Can you imagine? What if they gave her Mary Mary, like after she couldn't do the gospel number, and we got that again? Can you imagine? They gave her something like that. I mean, what if it's a Katy Perry song? I don't even think she can do that well at this point.
Ooh, what's over there? You making Hormonal look good?
That is a large order. So
that's a loaded statement.
I'm not lying though.
I didn't disagree.
I'm not lying. That's bad because I thought the order of people I already had in my head. Some I was pleasantly surprised, some I was not pleasantly surprised. So
we're talking about this.
Oh. All three of the lip syncs for your lives have been poop. Acacia and Harmona, poop. Lucky and Joella, poop. Corey and Joella, poop.
I
Thank God for Crystal and Lexi.
Yeah, that was the best one we've had so far.
That's the top two ones. The ones for your lives are the ones that have been poop.
Yeah, I agree. I do have to agree with that. As much as I want to protect the strong man, I definitely did roll my eyes at this and went, "Oh my God, is this going to be a bunch of that this season? Is it about to be a bunch of songs that we like, and then it's going to be like, oh, okay, there are some girls who say there are dancers. We're gonna have to see it because Joella was talking mad game, so now I don't believe nobody in there. I don't believe a soul in that house.
Low key, I've just been seeing y'all walk around and doing the splits.
Okay, baby. She told Acacia if she can't beat you, what makes her think she has a chance to get me?
You've been seeing no ging. Walking around doing splits.
my God, Corey.
Wow.
Ooh,
Well,
maybe
who would win?
with the tattered wig.
First of all, don't come for Uma because Uma did that. Don't come for Uma because I appreciated Uma.
She
I
was.
appreciate it.
You appreciated Uber because she got out Xander bit. No, I'm just playing. But like, also,
Oh, I wasn't
she
even
did
thinking about that. I
Xander.
forgot about that. She sure did,
She
didn't she?
ate Xander
Yeah.
up, girl. It was
She
so
sure
funny.
did.
Xander was
I was
off
all
beat.
gagged.
Uma looked like the Wiggles girl, but she still was doing something. It was like, okay, we see you over here doing the wave.
Banana.
Oh, my mama was a raver girl. You know, she had a little popped a little something and went there. An all white girl gave circuit party teas. Listen, ooh, this wig, ooh, this face, ooh, this outfit, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I feel like she's about to say, "Give it a twirl, give it a twirl."
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm old.
no.
Shout out to season 4, but not the winner of season 4.
Ooh.
I was happy when she pulled this non-existent to any sort of electricity plugging up to Michelle's duct tape, tank.
Don't take. Come on, don't
Taint
take.
came out there. My God, duct taint. That sounds funny. Yeah, I was like, bye, Joella. This was fun though. I had a good time with the Joe, not the Seed or the Pussycats. Okay, none of them. Okay, but I had fun with her. Maybe another time. I don't know, but we shall see. But it was a good ride for what it was worth. I thought it was funny. She did her purpose. She did her thing.
She's good TV. Right.
Now what are they gonna do in Untucked?
Agree.
Oh, we got people. They still got rude girls in there. It's just not going to be the delusion.
They still got Hermona back there.
True.
Yeah, Corey.
Corey, she tried to have the whole, I don't know what that was, a meltdown, but I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the girls were wrong about the predictions of who was going to be top, who was going to be bottom. That was funny. I wanted to see their face crack when they announced who was good and who was bad, but they didn't show it.
Sam is like, girl, I'm sick of this. These girls out here do not know the concept of their looks. They're coming out here talking about, I want to do drag. What is your perspective? I need to see something. I'm like, oh, you sound just like my mama.
Bar queen.
God damn. I was like, but that, I know Sam is going to bring drama. So I'm actually here for that. And I know Arietti is too. A couple of the girls ain't afraid to speak up, if you will. But yeah, Arietti was hot. She was hot. Like, bitch, how dare, like, it was the fact that Susie's like, they praised me in my mug. It was such a gag. And she's like, it sure was a gag. I was like, damn. Well, damn.
She is upset, honey.
Yeah. It was like, girl, how you gonna call me cats, bitch? Like, what the fuck? Corey was over it. I mean, you see you. No shade for it. It was good.
So you
like,
see
I can't defend any of it this week. I was like
screaming at the camera, like, this is beating, this is sickening. Like, why am I in the bottom? This doesn't make any
I am
sense.
giving this much, and I'm like, ooh,
I'm like,
plain.
Corey.
Plain.
With that head jitter, that signature head jitter that they all have.
That little head on top of I was like, nope. Oh my goodness. Am I gonna bake my chicken or am I gonna air fry it? Why am I saying that when I'm looking at this picture?
Because it look. You gonna season it too?
I'm definitely gonna have to season. I would hate to put my chicken in looking like that color. That would.
I mean, it was probably Hormona's smoker's coat here. It probably got you thinking about, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, maybe Sarah Lee.
Eric, they got it all wrong. Eric, look to the pyramid. Sorry, it's South Park. It was what was that, the gluten episode? I forget, or the one where they were trying to figure out the food pyramid, and Cartman had to seek out Aunt Jemima's spirit to help him. They got it all wrong, Eric.
I think Tabitha Brown is doing great these days.
Her too.
Mm.
Tabitha's prayer.
Shout out to her.
But we ain't got to talk. I'm just gonna stand here and look at you.
I
Okay.
wonder what did happen to Tabitha.
Well, in Target, I can tell you.
Taraji's hairline's in there too.
Ooh.
There's a lot actually now that I think about it. There's a couple like Tracy Ellis Ross stuff is in there, but they may half of it they may keep. Yeah. So did you find this genuine, Dooley? This checking on Joella and making sure she's okay? It's been a tough day.
This is the first time that I'm seeing it. Because I don't watch Untucked.
Wait, what?
Because I value my sanity.
Well,
Untucked's actually been pretty good this season. They've changed it all up though.
Yeah.
God.
Do you miss the van part and the notes?
I mean, I think I just like the fact that they're separated now, so they kind of talk shit again, but it's a little bit different. Like, you know what I mean? It's basically the entire back room, but they force them, and you can tell to be like, go over here, go over there, and they're talking. Boris Harper, you're only getting half the story. Do it. Look at it, Auntie Joyce. You're missing half the story. Oh my God, you're all this. Attack the bull. Attack the bull. No.
If half of your story is manufactured drama, I think you have a bigger problem than whatever's happening here.
You can't speak on what you haven't seen.
Y'all talk about the Bible all the time.
Oh, because we read it. But listen.
Who is we? I know we did. What you mean?
I read it.
I read the edited one. I read it in English, so I don't know.
They're all edited.
The Declaration of Independence.
I know. I read it in English,
I read
so
it.
I don't know what I got right.
But David, they're all edited. If you read the Dead Sea Scrolls, then you come call me now, okay? But
baby, I read her, the Book of Enoch.
Oh, you went to the library. Okay, you went to the library.
I read the Apocrypha. Ask me.
Come on.
You went to the library. Okay. I don't know why they won't let you take that home.
Drop that Ephesians, Dooley. No, we won't. We're not going to see no Ephesians up in here.
Baby, First Timothy 2:5. There's one God.
Sure, I'm literally named after an apostle. Come with it, ho. Come with it. All of our names are biblical in the family. They were that kind
Baby,
of life.
First of all, you were the tax collector. Don't get too excited, okay?
But I actually was. Don't do that because Matthew actually played a huge part in reference to this. Dooley, we could do this today, Fred.
Don't do that.
No. Don't mean nothing because Matthew's story was quite deep and very important to all the apostles. Girl, she wasn't selfish for too long, bitch. Okay,
I'm more of a Peter and Paul Sam, but we could.
You would be.
I like the stories they didn't talk about in church.
Whatever.
Shout out to the two bears that ate all them kids. That's what's up. Like them stories, I gagged. Why were they female bears? Did it matter? Don't make fun of bald people
that had leprosy and was trying to get through to see Jesus in the streets, and everyone was knocking her ass back, and she finally just grabbed the hem of his clothes, looked up, and was beat. I said, "Now wait a minute," and everyone's like, "Oh!" And it was like, "Yeah, the real one." That was one of my
material.
She was like, "Oh my God, bitch! I got look." I can only imagine, like, yeah.
Baby, when we finally figure out the time machines, I'm going to the Council of Nicaea, so I can go back and be like, all of y'all was lying. Everybody up in here, everybody apology, you're lying.
And
we have a family meeting right now.
While Judas is trying to betray. Don't listen to him. He's lying.
I just want to sit at the table. I would be in the painting like. Say one of y'all. I ain't gonna say no names because we eating and we enjoying ourselves. One of y'all is like be acting real shady, but it's okay. I know my daddy. My daddy said it's cool.
Yeah, but you can say I ain't the gossip, but you ain't heard it from me.
I think Judas is a traitor because.
Yes, everybody at the table talk about who we think is not an apostle for God. Go. That would be
Peter been messing up. Like Peter, he ain't really been riding for Jesus like that for real anyway.
But see, Judas, that's how I know it's you, because the Lord said, and upon this rock he will build his church. So it's not me. I don't understand why you're coming at me.
And when we were bringing in the Sabbath, you were late. You ain't never late when we're bringing in the Sabbath. What happened, friend? You were supposed to bring the water.
I mean, Peter, but they did say you was going to deny him 3 times. That's real shady. I don't know.
True.
I don't know. It could.
See, SNL, that's why you ain't funny, because you don't. Because this could have easily been on SNL, but y'all don't.
The whole skit we just made up, y'all. I need you to understand that. Like,
baby, it's the Last
literally.
Supper, and it's an episode of Traitors.
Wow. Peter
Right,
was on the water
okay.
flowing. He said,
Y'all
"Look
are
up."
welcome.
Who didn't even do that?
If
So,
Black Lady's sketch show was, I don't know if I would trust them in their hands, even though they
Baby,
was
and
funny
okay.
with their skits. When they
So
were
the host of the show is David and Jonathan, so you can keep it real gay, and they both just being real flirtatious in the background the whole time.
with
They
someone
both dressed-
peeping over there going, "Oh, shut up, Meryl." We haven't gotten to that book yet. No, let me stop. I can't. Joella, goodbye.
oh shit, we went on. Sorry, Joel. Damn.
Okay.
No, it's okay. You did one of me today. We went off
Right.
topic, and I really enjoyed it. Okay.
Just like when you fry your bacon too hot, and then you get that little bubble on the end of the piece of bacon. No, okay.
And then he said, "Do you love me?" Asked him 3 times, "Do you love me?" Said yes, and it's still sounded off to me. It's still sounded off. He said, "Do you love me?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you love?" So
Personally,
I know
Jesus,
he
I want to know
really
where you and Mary Magdalene was at. Where was
I'm
y'all
so
after the
sorry.
party
Hold
last
up.
night?
First of all, away in a manger, okay? But like, we're not gonna. I want to talk about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego because those names have too many syllables, and that makes me nervous. Okay, but not the Karen in the Bible. We've got property over here in Damascus. But listen,
Baby, that's Sarah. You said you was gonna give me a baby Abraham, and you have yet to fulfill your obligation.
first of all, I had to sleep in a den with many lions and woke up and was not mauled. We need to talk. We need to have a conversation. My brothers ain't shit. You hear me? Okay, I can't do this.
All I got is this gay ass Technicolor coat.
Yeah. So I'm on this boat. I'm on this boat with Moses. He gonna bring 2 cockroaches on the boat. I said, "What the fuck? We need some cockroaches for?" Basically, they don't do nothing. Like you could have put a couple dinosaurs. Now they gone.
Me,
At least they was doing
Moses.
something for the environment.
Bugs,
They had a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Bugs,
like bees, yes, but roaches,
roaches.
the German ones too. Oh, friend, they gonna get in the sink now.
no.
They can't get them within the sink. It's hard to can't do this.
Moses brought murder hornets. He brought roaches.
Tree
What?
roaches.
'Cause he
Oh,
likes
the ones that
drama.
jump and fly. Oh,
He brought them annoying lady beetles that we all
Minutes.
supposed to be killing these days.
We
Brought cicadas. I
Moses
can't
brought
even sleep. He done
invasive
brought them cicadas.
species. Huh. You want to talk about who
Mosquitoes.
started this? It was Mose. Mm-hmm. Can't do this today.
Maybe I blame Pharaoh. This is his fault.
Mhm.
The way I feel we're about to get struck, we have got
Right.
to wrap this up.
Could let the people go. I blame Pharaoh.
Y'all calling Noah Moses. You know who we're talking about. Listen, we gotta go, everybody. Thank
No,
you so much
whatever.
for tuning. Everyone knows who we're talking about.
You talking about
You
Liam?
know,
Oh, whatever. Who said no? Was
I would have whooped Adam's ass for cursing us with pain. Bitch, you say Adam? Okay. Oh, here I'm about to the massage. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you so much for being here today. It was Eve. We thank you so very much. Adam was about his business, girl. Eve was the one that got that apple first. I was like, Adam, come taste a little bit of this.
I don't believe it. I don't
so
believe
come to
that's
find
the,
out, my wee wee was out the whole time. Didn't nobody
because
tell me nothing?
Lilith, his first wife, got deemed to hell because he was being ashy. I don't know. Adam is odd.
I
Who
think
was
it's
that
because they had
last
2
week?
boys, and one of the boys ended up getting rid of the other one, and that's based off of how we're supposed to look at our family line is basically from the evil one. So,
But
surviving.
he was bringing meat. Like I would appreciate you brought me some meat. You bring me some little pears and some apples. I'm gonna think you trying to skip out.
Hold
but
on,
apparently,
Soulful dog. Oh, what about what I feel? What about what's best for me? Come on, Lilith. I am
This is your baby. This is
changing.
your baby, Adam. You need to step up and be a man and claim this baby. But Lilith, I got Eve. God said, but You wouldn't tell me what God said when you was over behind that bush.
Oh goodness gracious!
She talking to reptiles, girl. Go to her.
The snake just eating popcorn in the background.
Tower of Babel. Okay, I'm a
Girl, I went to work, and all of a sudden, my coworker started speaking Chinese. I didn't know what to say.
They like, do you understand this motherfucker? What did you say? What did you say? But can you imagine? That would be wild.
I was trying to tell him to lower his load when I was trying to climb the mountain, girl, and I couldn't even understand what the hell he said.
So we made an alliance because we were speaking the same.
I went into sexual stuff with the lowering the load part, but yes, I appreciate
when they was building it.
I put the baby in the river and I just watched it go away. Okay, we have to stop. And it was not spirit. Yeah, AP, thank you for the super chat. I want attention.
That baby ain't grabbed no shoes, nothing, Jesus. He just went in the river and just floated.
I'm telling you, they were on some other bullshit. There were no shoes on them baby's feet while they were running out there getting
bit. They put no coat on them.
No medicines or nothing. They got bit by some death. The end. ... Okay. Hey, this is us wrapping up the conversation that never was. We appreciate you so much for being here today. Jamar, social medias, please.
You can find me on social media at Jamar84. It's spelled JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, or we still have it, at Jamar840. Thank you and support Black business.
Jamar thinks less of you because he spells it out every time. Thank you, Jamar. Julie, social medias, please.
Speaking of Black businesses, good evening to Vanguard players and Vanguard players only. You can find me on Marvel Rivals at _daddydaycare_.
He will be banned if you play with Dooley. Thank you. Gabby with an I.
Maybe you will not. You will climb.
Find me on most platforms, including Xiao Hongshu, Little Red Note. You can find me on there under the same name. You can also find me on SpartanProWrestling.com, and we will be defending these belts right here if you want to see us get into it. Thank you very much.
Protector. All right. I have lost every brain cell in this conversation and also gained some new one. That's right now. And I need to start marinating my chicken. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a good time with y'all today. Again, don't take us seriously. We spat, we spew, we scat, some other words I can't think of. Other things and more and then some. Make sure that you support these individuals through their cash apps if you did want to drop them a tippy poo. Mine, of course, is rolling down here on the bottom. All my links are available in the About section with the Linktree link. I do reactions on Patreon. Merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, as well as bookable on Cameo and an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. Get that free week on me. I'm off Monday. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. I will see you Thursday for the Rant Report, Friday for Traitors, Saturday for Season 17, and again, next Sunday for Japano. We thank you so very much. Hope you had a good time today. And again, whatever is stressing you, I hope it passes. Or get some Activia, because that will be helpful too. Just saying. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Listen.